Alright, what's up? Hey Sword Fam, how you doing? Alright, let me just mute this audio. Dungeon crawl. Man, have we got a lot to do today. Also, what am I doing over there? Hold on a minute. Oh, I know what I'm doing. This isn't it. That's better. Hold on. Get the window the correct size because it reset itself earlier. There we go. Better. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain when the primary window goes onto the big monitor. Now it actually changes in size. Actually, hold on. It would be somewhat off screen as well. It's centered already. Good. You good? You good? You good? All right, good. Right. The game capture's not resized. It's absolutely massive now, though. Right. What were we doing? Oh, yes. We were about to go.
Let's go.
Do the rest of the dungeon again.
Wow.
The problem is that we don't have any MP. Which means I'm gonna have to use one of these. Really don't want to have to use this though, but sure. Okay, how many days have we got remaining? 30. Oh god, that's right, fuck it. We're gonna try and do this in the most efficient way possible, and that includes doing all of the bonds and stuff as well. 30 days times 2 is about 60 bonds to do, but I need to take at least 5 or 6 days off to do quests, which means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 16, 18, 21, 22, 23. 23. I think we'll be fine. I have to also make sure that I actually get the right virtues leveled up as well, ready for that. Because some of the characters will need specific virtues ranked up. Alright, let's do it. Also, let's go back to Magma Hollow and just save that first.
Alright.
It's so weird seeing this game on a 32-inch monitor. It's actually massive. Right. So we probably have things to do.
I'm just saying.
I dare say.
Melancholization. Although it does look really nice at this resolution, though.
Yeah.
You can see the detail a lot better. Alright,
Let's
go. Just used that item, which probably I should have kept hold of, but it's alright. Oh, this way. Oh look, more stairs.
Watch out!
Careful, there's something dangerous on this floor too!
How dare you defy me! I can't be trusted!
Oh god.
Goodness.
Melancholization is as terrible as ever. I doubt we'll be able to get through easily.
What vexes you?
So the path has been blocked by anxiety once more. That appears you're quite the pariah indeed.
Come on
Everyone
now.
talked after manipulating the people of the city as you like. Melancholization is just another of your foul tricks, isn't it?
What is it?
You blame me? Let me ask you a question. Did you not hear the people's genuine anxiety-riddled feelings? What's your point? Nightmares form from the anxiety and insecurities of the people. You would do well to think carefully about exactly what that means. Reese's voice faded away. What's he on about? Is he trying to say that what's happening in the Royal Palace isn't something he planned himself? Don't take him at his word. For the moment we should focus on eliminating this melancholization. No doubt 'tis the king's servants at the root of it again. There should be 2 of them on this floor.
If that's the
If we
case,
do something about those statues, we should be able to ascend the staircase. Let's be quick about it so we can restore the city to its sense.
got a sec?
Is this door locked? No, okay, good. No. Just want to save it so I don't have to worry about doing all of that stupid dialogue.
Alright.
Hopefully we can get this finished before the end of the month. As in actual IRL month, not in-game month. Although that would be nice as well.
Let's go.
And so the doors here. And what are our classes right now? Just to double check. Scroll is currently leveling Swordmaster. Okay, good. Vulcanberg is on knight at the moment. Paladin rather. Although I might give you name. The reason being I want Basilio.
That.
As the tank. The only problem with that idea is that I actually need a heal on him as well. The class is Medi. Wittenberg usually spec out for at this point. Heavy Rush Mediline. Mediline. Heavy Rush Mediline, Narakakuja Hito. I mean, you're just going to be a secondary healer, aren't you, Basilio? So I think that's fine. But I do need to give you...
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right. I'm counting on you. Of course. I'll do it. Oh.
Oh. Hero's fruit. Okay, that's the cheap stuff.
Use this.
No, you can't. Right, ooh, where did all those come from? Huh. Basilio.
I'm getting stronger.
The Medi. Give you Patra. Vikunda would be good as well, actually. The other thing that I would probably need in this case is what to get? No. Unclad points. Recovery, defense, guard or shield. Need mage 10. Medal. Where did you learn Marakakuja from, Hulkenberg, out of curiosity? Not Gunner, is it? Tsukakaja. Seeker. Nope. Healer, nope. Merchant, nope. Nope. Where did you learn that skill from? Marakaja. Maker? No. Mage? Nope. Healer? Nope. Sniper, is it? Nope. Okay. Gunner. Merchant. Where did you learn that skill? Synthesis, is it? Thrust. Lang. Where did you learn that skill from? Seem to have lost it. Oh! Commander 1. Okay, right, so... Celia should have that then. First things first though, you need Medi.
Alright.
Not a
Alright.
packager. You need physical attack as well though. So you slam shatter on strike. Oof, that's expensive. Warcry. 40 MP for that one. Kinship. Hit by 5. Give him a physical.
Alright.
And give them plunder magic. Alright. Have you as the tank then. Equipment. Celia 480, 350, Hulkenberg 400, 400, okay, so... Hulkenberg off, Celia in, right. Stroll is currently learning Swordmaster, so you should get that fairly soon. Hulkenberg is on Mage, and I actually need her to be up to Wizard 10, if possible. You're just going to be sitting there passively, though I don't need you to do anything right now. Inferno Rod, though. What is that? Significantly increases fire attack strength. Pretty good. I don't need fire attack strength increase, though. Although, who's currently using Elemental Master? They're using the Staff of Creation. They're using the Bulk Sword Master. You can take this. Just to increase your magic. Izmir is on Ninja. Prince, Swordmaster, Mage, Ninja, Elemental Master, Knight. Yeah, secondary Knight. I actually might switch him to Knight as the main class. Hulkenberg is the primary Knight afterwards once I get her to learn Dark Knight. Which needs Wizard 10, and then this requires quite a lot more than that by the look of it. Right. Right, so give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom very quickly. BRB.
All right.
瀬形三四郎瀬形三四郎
音速ハリネズミソニックのレースゲームソニック R。
セガサターン
朝まで覚えようぜ瀬形三四郎
瀬形三四郎
セガサターンしろ
3つのドラマの RPG シャイニングフォース3。
セガサターン
サンタさん来るかな来るかなあ、サンタさんわーサンタさん、スケボーちょうだい私ぬいぐるみちょうだいちょうだいうわー
セガサターンしろ
瀬形三四郎からのプレゼント三四郎ディスクもついている。
セガサターン
遊びの道に魂込めた一人の男が今日も行く。真面目に遊ばぬ奴らには体で覚えさせるぞ。瀬形三四郎瀬形三四郎瀬形三四郎とや瀬形
ボンバーマン
超立体型で燃えまくれサターンボンバーマンファイト
セガサターン
瀬形三四郎瀬形三四郎
頭を使え
頭を使う表裏一体頭脳ゲームソロクライシス。
セガサターン
瀬形三四郎瀬形三四郎瀬形三四郎
アズイル
伝説のドラゴンと共に戦いの旅へ。
Sorry about that.
ドラゴン RPG アゼル。
Ugh. Okay. God, indigestion.
Let's go
Is everybody ready? First and foremost, I'm not expecting Basilio to do any kind of damage. You're just there as a backup healer. And probably once I actually get the standard attack, I might actually switch out Slam Strike for something else. Frenzy is pretty good though. It's quite a lot of MP required. Under Life. Steel, Nada, Charge. Warcry would be pretty useful as well actually. Keep an eye on that for bosses actually.
Alright.
Take that. So maybe Nara Kakaja. Arm Strike. Hey, let's do it. Hulk and Dork.
I don't like this
What's with this place? The magma's so thick it feels like the inside of a human's body. Seems as though we're trapped inside. Oh, the way it's blocked? Is this another bloody trap? What are they?
Hey!
I've got company, I guess the solution's clear enough, eh?
Look
It still seems to be drawing monsters from throughout the palace to it. Let's try the epicenter or else there's no end to these things.
but then
Let's not prolong this. If we stay here for too long, our lives would be at risk.
Hurry!
Let's do what we must, quickly.
Hurry! We got this!
Forward!
Training has paid
Okay,
off.
good. They only die in one hit.
Let's push through!
Why in a second? Jesus Christ. What the hell was that? One. Check around for items. Yeah.
On your guard.
Here we go.
Curtains up, everyone! Let's run!
Wasn't supposed to happen. Let's get that.
Our foes roam the area still.
Those ones seem pretty strong though, so I've got to watch out for those. Right.
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that. Hurry!
Charging in.
Let's do it!
Oh, they're getting jeweled roots from here. Okay. Oh, you son of
Hold
a...
our ground.
Hurry! Dodge, Juna!
Everyone, run!
We can't relax yet, loves.
What now?
Okay. Where are the other...
We're spotted. Blades at the ready.
This one?
Right there. All right, let's push through. Let's push through.
Okay.
What now?
Oh, there are side doors. Okay, didn't even see the side doors. Good. Alright.
Let's take it. We may yet find a use for it.
Hello? Oh god.
Time for some close combat.
Okay, good. Yeah, because the red dot ones are more dangerous.
Hurry!
Trying not to fight those ones if possible.
I see the enemy.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Brace yourselves.
Anxiety's getting to Basilio, and they're targeting him!
Retreat! What now? Right there.
That worked like a charm!
Oh, fuck off.
We'll hold our ground.
Hate these guys.
Juna's badly hurt! Get her some healing! Now is our chance to retreat!
What now?
Oh, shit.
Brace yourself.
Got caught in the magic attack. Okay. And beyond.
Now you
And,
feel numb.
Basilio's been paralyzed! He's locked in place! This should be good!
That out the south.
Ancient magic gather to me now!
Let's hightail it.
Hurry!
What now?
Ooh, okay, that's too much. Should be enough. Oh, what? Sorry,
What now?
Good. Took a few effort. It took a bit of effort to do that, but yeah. Get through that door. Surrounding melancholisation seems to be fading. Somehow we made it through. Now it should be safe. The King's servant left to take care of them. It's right ahead, isn't it? Yes, I can sense its presence. Let's hop to it. Probably a boss door, isn't it?
Onwards.
Yeah, it's probably a boss door, so...
Ready?
Ah! Nope, 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 no. Turn around. Make sure we can actually get out of here and proper save first, because that was a bit of a pain in the ass to deal with.
Let's
As
go.
long as we don't have to use that much mana, I think this shouldn't be too bad. This first bit doesn't seem too problematic. Actually, let me
What now?
check something first. X shot, smash it down. Stroll is support for Kandera. What the Kandera? Why did I give you these? There's a hex shot. Right. I think I'm ready.
Let's go.
What now?
Always going to be one spare out of the party, isn't there? That works for me, right?
What now?
Kill Blizzard. Okay, cool. As long as those asshole skeletons haven't respawned. Okay, good. Actually, wait a minute.
What now?
Yeah,
Ready?
Yeah.
go. Oh, good. Found it, the King's Servant. We'll make some headway once we break it, but we've got another guest to take care of first. At least this safe to mark our progress. Now it's just only a matter of felling the Guardian.
Right.
Right, let's get this over with.
Get ready.
Come on, brace yourselves. It's coming at us.
Go!
It's me. We'll make it regret that. Why, hello.
Watch me! Come on, help me out!
It'd be cheaper to use magic on it.
Let's go! Freeze over!
You hit their weakness.
I ask
Don't let
for your
us down,
aid!
Juna.
Give it all you've got! Sharpen the cold!
Yeah! Yupa hit their weakness.
Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
Who should I beat down
That's your
first?
opening, Captain.
All right! Go to the rear. You better be ready.
Me use defense
Yeah,
on
feeling
everybody
it.
first.
Thanks, that was helpful.
Now for a grand maneuver.
I leave it to you! Frost!
There's 21 MP used up. Ooh. My defense fell.
Let us combine our powers! I shall rethink this.
Of course your buffs are up, you asshole. I used up the last debuff thing as well. Patrice, what's up? Yeah, I'm really gonna have to learn the magic that
Is there a better
dispels
strategy?
buffs.
Take my fullest power. I ask for your
Alright.
aid. Get him! Freeze! I've missed!
Yupa, come on, focus.
I can't believe this!
Got tickled.
This is
badly
fine.
hurt. Get her some healing.
Hold on.
I'm focusing
Wow,
my power.
asshole.
Hear my prayer. Juna, are you okay? You look like you're about to drop.
I won't hold back! With healing power!
I owe you one.
Thank you. I am grateful.
I'm ready whenever. I love this part. Something else?
Narakakuja.
Let's go.
I managed to dispel one of the
Thank you.
character's buffs.
This'll leave no one here fights alone. Together then. Freeze over!
You hit their weakness. Don't let them
Ancient
down,
magic,
Juna.
let us combine our powers. Get after it, love. Sharpen the cold.
Yeah! Yupa hit their weakness.
Let's stay calm. Come forth, Royal Soul! Ice!
You hit their weakness.
Who should I beat down
That's your
first?
opening, Captain.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing. You okay?
I knew you'd help.
You're not going to heal that much, is it?
That helped.
Nothing.
I am grateful. Come on, follow me. Take my power. Frost!
Dectrin takes aim. Who's he taking aim at?
I shall take a defensive stance.
Behold.
Oh, full defense. Then.
Okay, too close.
Don't guards up.
Nope.
I ask for your aid.
Nice try, sucker.
Get him. Freeze!
Yeah! Yupa hit their
I will
weakness.
fight with pride. Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
I'm ready whenever.
That's your opening, Captain.
Take this.
That helped.
Thanks. That was helpful.
Now for a grand maneuver.
I'm counting on you.
Freeze over! You hit their weakness! Don't let
Ancient
them down,
magic,
Jenna.
gather to me now. I must concentrate. There's another way. If we all work together. If you would. Sharpen the cold.
Happy Monday, everyone. How you all doing? That's the button. What's the attack and defensive? Okay. Got it. Defense return to normal.
Come forth, royal soul.
You hit their weakness!
Okay.
That's your opening time!
Okay. Alright, alright, alright.
You're feeling it.
Thanks.
Thank you, thank you. Don't no one here fights alone. Let's go.
So looking forward to is it Yufa getting the
You hit their weakness!
reduced synthesis passive, reduced synthesis cost passive rather, because it's gonna make just running through dungeons way cheaper.
You hit their weakness!
It's okay. We can buy this power.
Alright, oh kid.
Nice.
I'll be the... Here I go. Let's go. Throttle, shall we?
I'm grateful.
You can take aim all you want, son.
Defending for now. Ancient.
I will fight racing.
I'm ready whenever.
Bam, 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 bonk. Let's try. Shout out. Also a nice try.
Come on, help me out. I leave it to you.
Freeze over! You hit their weakness! Don't let them down,
For your aid.
I'll lend a hand myself!
Sharpen the cold.
Yeah! Yufa hit their weakness!
Let's lend me your strength.
Adian Ice Crag. Ooh. Didn't know I had this ability. Sure.
Take my power.
Freeze.
You hit their weakness!
I'll be the shield.
That's your
Oh,
opening,
awesome
Captain.
souls, do your thing. You okay?
You okay?
Thanks.
That helped. That was helpful. This'll be over. I call upon a royal soul.
Just because it's on. Almost dead. God damn it.
Let us combine our powers. Get after it, love. Freeze.
Yeah! Yufa hit their weakness!
Oh, let's work together.
I leave it to you.
Nice.
Thousand. Nice. G-Balba Rod. Oh, that's for mage. Nice.
A halfway decent result.
Rank up. Keep ranking up. Nice. That's actually ranking up Basilio quite nicely. Okay.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Ah, I didn't know I had it in me.
I am most certainly stronger than I was.
I'm better and stronger.
I feel new power surging
Magic link
within
there. We
me.
got halves MP cost of synthesis. Perfect. It's actually a nice passive to have actually just all around, but it's not going to be easy to give that to everybody because I need a grind spot for that.
I can use this.
Ironclad Bond, yeah, you're going through the night tree, which will be useful. Once you hit rank 12, that'll be really good though, because that'll increase your defense for now.
Good.
Good, tis done.
Sam.
God, finally. It's one mess after another. Was Luis responsible for that monster just now too? It's hard to imagine Luis taking such pains to both capture monsters and bring them all the way here. Maybe it's what became of all the animals, another life already in the palace. Wouldn't surprise me, things being as they are.
No way.
And the humans are No humans here. Either Louis directly turned the soldiers into monsters, or he left them to rot in the magma. Fiend. Let's destroy the statues for now. Before anything else, we must bring the people back to their senses.
Just saying.
And let's bust the place up. Go on. It's one down.
Hey,
Hey, here's something again. It's people talking. Now this is a voice more familiar.
but this is...
It sounds like... of course.
Is that all right?
Or villagers or residents of our homeland, Etria. We who possess the third eye should be able to see that the magma which stagnates the sky slowly fades. Same people who saved our village and my sister Euphrasia now fight again to save the entire kingdom.
Frankly,
However, the enemy is ruthless and powerful. Evil will secure the throne if we cannot muster more support for it.
we haven't much time.
Oh villagers, are you content in remaining silent? He did not force change upon us. Before he left this place, he demonstrated through his actions that we have the power to do so ourselves.
Now's the time.
Now it is time to show the evidence that we have truly opened our eyes.
Just as I thought.
I have no doubt of it. That was my brother's voice.
Yeah.
It's definitely Denny. Seems like he's trying to convince everyone on the island to lend their support. Though these people too are strong feelings that traverse their way through the magma, our efforts have not been in vain, it seems.
Okay?
People who've met along our journey are our greatest support. We've got to do them proud. And feel the emotions of the people of Etria. Popularity go up!
I want to say...
The melancholisation has eased a bit. Let us return to the staircase once more.
Right.
Right, something might have changed. You done. Yeah, thankfully that didn't cost too much in MP, but there's still another couple of sections to do. Encouragement and condemnation are all jumbled together. Here's some cheering, but we haven't done enough yet to overcome the melancholia. There should be one more king's servant on this floor. I imagine that's what's causing this nightmare.
If so,
And we'll destroy the other one without delay. We must return the people of the city back to normal.
Perhaps.
Right. Just go back. It's actually need to heal as well.
Why not?
Use an item for this. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Should even check to see. Oh, it's casters in the party, isn't it? Okay.
all right.
Excellent. Let us rest briefly. Let us make a record. If we can get through the next section without using up too much mana, then we can probably push on to finish the entire dungeon off before the end of the game. 'Cause I don't think this is the last of the dungeon, to be honest. It's way too short. Anyway. Yeah. Smash the things. Before I do anything, just check to make sure that everybody is on something that can level up. Yeah. Good. Beef being a second tank is quite useful though. Oh god. Eto.
That might be of use later.
Let me what the shit? Oh, right. Okay. I think they're weak to piercing.
Hail!
This way. Everyone look at this.
Look.
King's servant is beyond that door. We shall continue in that direction. Easier said than done.
Yes, certainly.
I agree. There can be no doubt if my senses ring true. Easy enough to understand. Head straight for the other side. We won't get lost.
But then...
There's something bothering me. The magma in this area is somehow twisted. Almost like Similar to the maze in the Dragon Temple, right? Sensed it too.
Perhaps.
One where the mist led us astray?
That's surely right.
I'm uncertain of the exact similarities, so we have naught to do but attempt to move forward. Door over here. What? Did something just happen?
Hey,
What's wrong? Come on, slow coach, get a move on. Okay. How did we, Oh, the door flips. Okay. Because we went through that door and we came out. Yeah. Okay. Solid copper?
Right there. Come on. Alright, how's that?
What the hell are
This
these things?
battle's ours. Let's go.
They're totally fireproof.
Ice.
You better use someone else.
Ice. Baby.
I'm counting on you.
Freeze over.
Thank God it only cost 7 MP.
What a finale! Keep
Gotta
your
break out of
energy
here.
up, everyone.
Satisfactory.
Oh shit, is that a lich? Where did it go? Should probably just go straight down, right? Yeah, because if I go through this door, it's probably going to send me to the other side. Oh, that lich just showed up as well. Yep, just as expected.
Look.
Whoa!
It'll be all right.
Fucking lich. So let's ignore that. Ah. Crap, it's coming back. I think that thing's weak to piercing,
What
isn't it?
now? There they are. Come and get
Oh shit.
Forward.
Yeah, I need to have the other guys helping out as well.
They're weak to piercing attacks.
Piercing
Hit them all
wind,
in
okay.
one fell swoop.
Ninja! Pierce!
You hit their weakness.
I can't afford to hold
Nice
back.
moves,
Pierce!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, strong.
You better be sure. I'm counting on you. I'm ready whenever. Getting away.
Nice!
Stay sharp.
Right in their weak spot. Beat them
Have
down,
all
Cecilia.
power of kings! Fall!
In the name of Swordmaster! This better hit!
It's okay. I'm looking good here. I'll
Come in!
Shit. These require 2 cycles to fight her.
You hit their weakness.
In the Swordmaster!
Moves,
Pierce!
Heisei.
Evaded!
You gotta aim
Oh,
better than
come on, you
one's yours.
idiot.
Alright! Dead!
that. Right in
And
their
that's why I leave you on the bench, because you're useless.
Pierce!
No, I
Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Oh, it's some batteries. Yeah, no. That's basically how we do things here. Oh, shit, chomp. Oh.
We're not out of this yet.
That helped us out.
My thanks.
I owe you.
I'll be the. You better be ready.
I mean, that's basically how you play all Persona games, though.
You better not
Leave it all to the last day.
Fall.
Yeah, it costs way too much MP to fight these guys right now.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Behold, I walk a royal. Come forth, royal soul.
Yeah, let's increase casters, blah blah, yada yada yada.
Maybe
Okay.
let's set it up.
Oh, Windblade.
Here it comes. Wind.
You hit their weakness.
Who should I? Here I go.
Did not do that much.
They're all dead.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down,
You can do
Fantazio.
a soul screen. Asshole. You giant asshole. You an extremely annoying asshole.
Only one left.
Now
Finish them
accept
off
your
quickly.
fate.
You hit their weakness.
Better hit.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
It's okay. I won't hold back.
I'm actually tempted to see if I've got the
I owe you one.
Much thanks.
the food item that allows you to run through areas with invincibility.
Right in their weak spot.
And yeah, that's basically how you play it. I mean, you should know anyway because you've played Persona before.
In the sword master. Pierce.
Too much mana used on these guys.
Let's say come forth, royal soul. No. I'm counting on you.
You better be ready. Stay sharp.
Wow. Okay, on, that's a single target. Okay. Dodge. Frenzy to everybody.
Captain down. Someone, help him back up.
Okay, just basically one-shot me there?
Tis best used.
Stroll has
No holding back.
Someone heal him.
This better hit.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Behold, I walk a royal path. Take it.
That helped us out.
Quite a boon.
My thanks.
Okay. All right. Take this.
My thanks.
I owe you.
Ow. Ow.
Oh, you're strong.
Someone heal him fast.
I'll use what I must.
You hit their weakness.
Now I shall vanquish evil.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
We're not out of this yet.
I owe you one.
Quite a boon.
My thanks.
Who should I? Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Right in their weak spot.
Ninja.
Down, Fantazio.
Annoyingly, my backup healer is about to run out of mana.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Well, they gave you quite a lot of AE HP, which is quite nice.
I'm getting stronger.
Nice. Increased defense.
Our foes have fallen.
Right, item. Mana lost there though. Magma injection. Probably good. Use the these to give him that. Right. In the corner. Dogs!
Right there.
Let's sweep them with momentum.
Dogs!
That's it! Hear my prayer. No one here fights alone. Take my power. Frost!
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
Good.
Tis done.
Keep going.
That's all of them. Yes?
More dogs around here. Hello, what's this?
Come say hello.
It would be one of those, wouldn't it? Do I have light magic? Yes, yes, and no. Okay. Well, Basilio, you can be on healer duty. Oh shit! First aid. Didn't realize. I forgot that he has first aid. Do not hit the fucking chest.
Let's do this! Everyone! This is just what I need! Light!
You hit their weakness. Don't
I
let
pray
them
you're ready! Rise! Oh, purifying light!
Yupa hit their weakness.
Oh, it took
Light!
shit. Okay, that's not good.
You hit their weakness.
I'll be the shield.
That's your opening,
That's gonna
Captain.
cost a hell of a lot of mana.
I call upon a royal soul!
Purified.
Even take my fullest power!
Let's do it. Let's just roll with it.
Let's work together. Maybe there's a bit Vitus power.
Yeah, 42 MP.
Flare! I'm ready whenever. Light! You're feeling it.
Thank you, thank you!
Riser, okay.
Elemental Master! Light!
You hit their weakness.
Here I
Don't let them
go!
down, Juna.
I shall purify you!
Yeah. Yupa hit their weakness.
Okay.
The concern is that it's got high evasion now, which means that it could dodge that.
You hit their weakness.
Getting away.
That's your opening, Captain.
You okay?
Okay.
I knew you'd help.
Thanks. I am grateful. Elemental Master! I can do this. Rise! Oh, purifying light!
Green! Flare! I'll be the shield. Light! What? You're scared?
It's okay. It's also okay.
I'll show you!
You hit their weakness. Don't
I
let
take
them
my
down,
fullest
Juna.
power!
Yeah. Yupa hit their weakness.
Let's stay calm.
Seems like that might be slightly overkill if I use a light magic on it right now. The problem is that I don't have.
Gotta rethink. I'm counting on you. I'll be. Here I go! Yeah. Thanks.
That helped. That was helpful. Behold this power!
Yeah, it would have been overkill to use the 40-something MP attack on it.
Standing ovation?
I'll strive for greater heights.
Power can be so intoxicating.
Dee-dee-dee-dee. What did I get though?
What an incredible find.
Whoa.
Lance of the Old God.
That's what I
Ooh.
call treasure.
Purify it at a church. Okay.
What now?
Might have to use that 100 MP item. So I should probably switch. Belgium, maybe. And have let's give it a pen patra actually. Come on. Yeah, slightly cheaper, more functional attack is fine.
There they are.
Push through!
Yeet!
Too late for you! Stay calm, everyone. Come on, follow me! I leave it to you! Freeze over! What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
Check me out!
Victory right, so this is a dead end. So how the hell do I get... So how do I get to the other side of here? Do I have to go through that? Let's see how this went. I'm not going to bother with that lich. I think it's too strong.
Crazy.
Oh, you mother...
Incoming!
They're totally fireproof. We better use something else. Everyone fall back!
This ain't a safe spot. Don't let up.
Right, where are we?
Good.
It's a different place than we were in earlier. Perhaps we've successfully advanced onward.
Let us continue.
Cannot relax just yet. The space is still twisted, so we should continue to be careful. I think we're on the other side. Yeah, okay, good. Watch out for that lich.
I bet we'll find a use for that.
There he is.
Right there.
Get yeeted!
Let's give him a fight!
No one here fights alone. I leave it to you. Frost!
It's so strong now.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Satisfactory.
Nice. I feel
Nice.
stronger already.
Steady effort is key.
Oh, nice. You've almost, well, you're probably on rank 12, aren't you? 15, actually. Okay. Third eye. Oh, that's pretty good. Agility law. Automatically increases wielder's hit evasion.
Victory is ours.
Right then. So there's a lich. Oh, that lich is passing through the doors. Okay. We'll probably go with this. Item right down here. Oh, hello, birdie.
Amazing. Great moves.
Ooh, that's not a good thing to be seeing over there. I need to go that way anyway. Do I actually have any of the invincibility items? What's it called? Probably not. It's incense. Probably didn't craft any, did I? Nope. Ah, invincible noodles. Yeah, I've got one. I've got 4 actually. I'm glad I made those. Right, okay. How do we do this? Lich. Oh, that lich is patrolling. Okay. So do we go through this side of the door? Okay.
All right.
We're in a new place. That means we move forward, doesn't it?
Yes.
Indeed, we are proceeding closer to the King's servant. Let us continue as we have been.
All right.
Oh, we're on this side now. I don't like the look of that.
Take it. Come on.
Tempted.
What now?
Hello.
They saw us. Belt up, you lot.
Don't care. Go here. Oh, yes.
Alright, how's that? We got rid of Crystal. Great job!
It's red. Would be red, wouldn't it? Hey, Litchi boy. Also, I got the what's that magic on.
Let's do this! Everyone, watch me! Purify! You hit their weakness! I can do this! Don't let up now, Juna! Rise! Oh, purifying light! Yupa hit their weakness! Let's go! Light! You hit their weakness!
Yeah, that does roughly the same amount of
Gotta stay calm.
same amount of damage as
Nice and
the 40 something. I'll use one buff here just
That was helpful! Elemental Master!
elemental pasta.
Take my fullest power!
Come forth, royal soul. Who should I beat down first?
Looks like they're weak to light! I guess it's our time to shine!
Here I go.
You can do a little bit just to help out. Riser. Okay. Is that it?
This is just what I need! You hit their weakness! Here I go! Now, Juna! I shall purify you! Yeah! Yupa hit their weakness! Flare! You hit their weakness!
I'm ready when
That's your opening, Captain!
Oh my god.
Elemental Master! Take my fullest power! Light!
You see that?
Lucilio's been charmed! Don't you know who your friends are?
Charm.
This should be good!
Oh, I'm wasting it.
Here I go! Rise! Oh, purifying light! Yupa hit their weakness!
Let's stay calm.
Flare! You hit their weakness!
Okay,
That's
getting away.
your opening,
All
Captain.
right. Yeah. That helped.
That helped. I am grateful. Elemental Master! You hit their weakness!
Just a couple more.
Don't let up now, Juna!
Petrichor. Like a Dolan.
Ow!
Not as strong as it normally is in Persona.
Elemental Master! Yeah! Yupa hit their weakness!
Won't hold back. Light.
Hopefully should kill.
And the curtain falls!
How's that? What an incredible find. Never seen
Field
something
mace.
quite like that.
Oh, good for healer, okay.
What now?
Right, skill... Cilio, first aid. Right out of MP items. Yeah. Oh, we have a problem. Oh, God.
I see the enemy.
Not that one. Okay. Away! Assuming that this passes through. Where are we? Yeah, okay, good. Let's pass through. Does this pass through the other side? God, I hate these confusing maze dungeons. They're such a pain in the ass to deal with. Right. I'm gonna use another one of those invincible things. Because I really don't want to fight those. As fun as it might look.
No problem.
Right there. Gargoyle. All the way to the top there, huh?
We did it!
Excuse me.
Yep.
What now?
Yep.
Best.
Do you approve? Let's do it.
It's random teleporters I would hate. At least the teleportation is obvious.
Look.
Another one of those statues. Let's hurry and break it. Yes, but another foe stands guard. We must deal with it somehow.
Hey!
Well, if this thing's not backing down, then I suppose we do it the hard way. And for a quick kill, everyone ready?
Right.
Get ready.
Swiftly. So enemies ready for us. Come on, brace yourselves.
Wind isn't working. Try hitting them with something else.
Just thunder and dark, but weak to
Now
yes.
accept your fate.
You hit their weakness.
I can't afford to hold
Move,
back.
Kaizme.
I call upon royal power within. This better hit.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up,
I
Stroll.
won't hold back.
They're
Hold
weak
on.
to piercing attacks.
Oh,
Hit 'em all
resistant
in
to
one fell
ice.
swoop.
No, resistant to fire, ice, and light, but weak to thunder and dark. And I don't actually have
Let's
any
go.
physical abilities. Ooh dear.
Better be sure.
Wind isn't
I need to
working.
win our reflex
Try
one.
hitting
Okay.
them with something else.
Guard up! I'll be the. You better be ready. Get him away. Nice!
Right in their weak spot. Beat them down, Basilio.
No.
Let's
what's
keep
the
your
sword,
defense
master?
down, eh?
Pierce.
I will fight with pride. Ready for impact. Nice! Let's go. Throttle, shall
Right a move. My thanks.
Multi hot!
I'll figure something out. I can protect us. Basilio's been burned. Don't let them gang up on him.
Ninja!
You hit their weakness.
I can't afford to hold back.
Haizme.
I shall vanquish evil. This better hit. That didn't hit.
Oh, come on.
Let Vitus power. Lend me your strength.
Sword, sword. It would be better if it was a one-time weakness to dark rather than wind rather than
Not
dark.
this. We'll do this together.
Oh,
No,
okay.
this
Thought
won't
it said
work. Come forth, royal soul.
something to do with bypassing resistances, but that's okay.
Maybe
They're
not.
weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
25 MP. Nah, not worth it.
We're looking good here. Oh, it's off.
Oh, you're on fire. Shit.
Use now. Think later.
Ninja! Pierce!
Now, I call upon royal power within.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Behold, I can take it. I'm ready. Come here! You're feeling it.
You're feeling it, war kid.
I owe you.
Gonna need to give him some MP though.
Not good.
It's okay. That's resisted. It's okay.
Captain, your attacks have been weak.
Power of kings!
You hit their weakness.
I shall fight as I shall vanquish evil. Run them through.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
I will fight with pride. With healing power. I owe you one.
My thanks.
Helpful as ever. I'll be the shield.
Do I want to use that?
Here you
Yes.
go.
Haizme,
Let us
your attack
ninja.
power's down.
Pierce!
Bring your defense all the way down.
Now.
Basilio,
It's okay.
they're
The next
sapping
one's
your
yours.
attack
Who should
power.
I? You better be ready. Stay sharp.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
Okay. That's also okay. Switching tack just a little bit.
Down.
Ninja! Fall!
You hit their weakness.
Keep your defense down.
No holding back.
Haizme.
Pierce.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Vitus power. We're not out of this yet. That helped us out.
Quite a boon.
I owe you. I'm ready. Nice.
I can poison it, that would be nice. But poison very rarely procs.
Pierce!
It's defense all the way down.
Now, are you prepared? Run them through.
Basilio,
They will fight
they're
with
sapping
sprint.
your attack power.
Better be sure.
Let you know, God. God.
Ready for impact. Oh, awesome souls, do your thing. Stay sharp.
Hey, focus up,
That's
Basilio.
useless. Useless. Resist. Resist. Defense return to normal. Okay, that.
Stroll's combat power is
Ninja!
down. You hit their weakness.
I shall fight
What are you
as the
weak?
noble
You're
I
not
am.
weak to anything. Okay.
Pierce.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Let's stay calm. I won't hold back. Is there another way?
kind of worthless using MP on that, so we'll just use the cheap one. Oh, I don't have any of the cheap ones. Shit.
This should work.
My thanks.
Who should I beat down first?
We could use this.
Go throttle, shall
Quite a
we?
boon. Helpful as ever.
Captain,
Let us
your
clean
attacks
up
have
this
been
mess.
weakened.
Oh, power of kings! Fall!
I can't afford. Are you prepared? This better hit!
We're about to run out of mana.
Basilio!
It's okay.
They're sapping
We
your
can do
attack
this.
power.
Take it.
Much thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
You're feeling it.
Thanks.
Quite a boon.
My thanks!
Events rose dramatically. Okay. Ow.
I see your
That's
game.
finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Ninja!
You hit their weakness.
In the name of justice, I call upon royal power within!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Behold. I
Give the
walk
last
a
one to
royal.
Stroll
This
then.
should work.
Helpful as ever.
Who should I?
Right in their weak spot.
You think I'll use what I must?
Basilio.
Fall!
Now, are you prepared? Pierce!
Come forth, royal soul.
I owe you one.
My thanks.
My thanks!
I'm ready. All right. Drop dead.
We should be dead in 2 phases.
Hit hard!
Heisman, your attack power is down.
Power of kings!
You hit their weakness. Heisman.
Better hit!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Let's go. With healing power.
Thanks. Quite a boon.
I owe you.
Nice. Stay sharp.
Right in their weak spot.
I'll use what I
Down,
must.
Basilio.
Keep your defense down.
In Swordmaster! Run them through!
Stroll's
I will
combat
fight
power
with
is
pride.
down.
I can take it.
I'll
Come here!
So probably just one more phase then. Oh, okay, never mind. Right, Kaitos Rod.
To ever greater heights.
Ooh, Hulkenberg's almost got Mage leveled up. Nice.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Excellent. I've grown more powerful.
Yes, I've become stronger.
Yeah, that feels nice.
Right then.
Proper boss, job done.
However,
Odd freak statue, a monstrous guardian. Garden. Not like the melancholia crystals. Luis probably set the monsters up here to slow us down, right?
Then
If that's true, then us tinkering with these devices is bound to be bad for him, yeah? You know, Luis fights his battle head on, not a man to stall for time, but these things he's willing to set up guards for.
I see.
It says to me these devices must be fairly important to him. Right, don't know if he just wants to keep the populace unstable, if he's got his own reasons, but I'm willing to bet he wants these statues to stay standing.
I mean...
And one thing for it then, let's get smashing!
I want to say,
You would?
All right.
So, talking again, who is it this time?
certainly.
Oh, that voice.
What?
What's with that crowd? The ones in the middle, aren't they former candidates? Nina and Roger and Godard, is it? Seems they're arguing. How about we see what's going on? Brilhaven.
indeed.
So what if I do choose to support Count Luis? Don't see how else the tournament's losers can survive this. And our supporters, well, they should support someone whose ideals veer closest to theirs. Count Luis is offering freedom of a kind. Revolution. Sure, but... revolution. Take a look at the city, boy. That's a riot, nothing more. Me and mine, we've got nothing but hate to give Luis. Try cracking open a history book sometime, whelp. You see this mess of a sky? The sea awash in crimson?
No, thank you.
I look at it and see the Annex War all over again. Oceana's navy churning the foam. The waters all ran red with blood. Post-war generation inherited that hell, and we worked damn hard to move past it. Trampling history doesn't get you freedom, just lawless bloodshed.
Adieu.
Just trying to be realistic. What else should I believe? You're not saying you think that Prince should best Count Luis? I'm sure Perny can. Personally, I think old Mr. Goddard's got a point. Born and raised around craftsfolk, working a building every day. And that Count, he doesn't care what he breaks. Lives work. It's all nothing to him.
What do you think?
I don't want a king who breaks everything. I want a king who builds for a new future. Like that runner they built to flap its wings across the sky. If it comes down to a nightmare or a new dream, you better believe I'm betting on the dreamer. Isn't that why you wanted the crown? You wanted to achieve something.
Don't you think?
If you're only following Luis because you're scared, then don't be scared. He's with us now. We've all got each other's back.
Oh my, how...
You're this to the end, I see. There's truth in that. I do feel a bit better somehow.
Well,
Though I confess, it's not fear that draws me to Luis. After all my speeches as a candidate, honesty in my beliefs is the least I owe you. Indeed myself. Roger! What you doing, Roger?
Say.
Voices were other candidates in the tournament, were they not? It seemed as though they were cheering in support of us. Good to hear, ain't it? Guess that lot's finally seen the light. Those strong emotions that travelled through the Magla, weren't there? Placing their trust in the Prince, in us. We're expecting great things from you. For the sake of those who believe in us, we must win. Popularity go up over it.
Nice!
With this, we've defeated the two king servants that were on this floor.
Yes, of course.
The melanchalization of the staircase should have receded. Let's go make sure. Well, we're getting teleported back. I need to go back in there because there's items. And I'd rather not miss out on anything here.
Monster! Win this for us!
Luis must be
You have to stop Luis!
Your Highness!
We stand with you!
My face.
Look!
And I can hear their voices.
Yay!
We've done it! Now we're able to move forward.
Amuse me.
So you've gathered even more supporters, have you? You're proceeding unexpectedly well.
Yeah.
You would have heard the cheers for the Prince. The flaws in your plan are beginning to show, Luis. Flaws, it? Which fault lies not with me, but with this country? This country? Just what do you mean by that?
Do try once.
I believe I explained that. If you'd like an answer, then prove your strength. You'll fail about a little longer, won't you? Find it most entertaining. Well then, I'll be expecting you. As ever, Luis is the picture of calm. How long does he intend to keep up that affectation? I don't think he's actually as detached as he seems. He's keeping an eye on our movements, right? Proof we're a threat he can't ignore.
That's surely right.
Yeah, it's cope. Little by little, we are closing in on him. Let us continue to flail about, as he put it.
Let's hurry!
Only one king servant left. I can feel something from the upper floor, so let's hustle.
Got a moment?
Hold on, there's something happening again. I feel a strange sensation, as though someone else's memories are flooding my mind.
The festivities for this year's Saints' Day shall be conducted with the utmost ceremony. A fine opportunity to expand the market for igniters and spread them among people. Along with this policy, we will announce the closure of the Mage Academy.
What? Why close the academy?
The reports are troubling, I'm afraid. They secretly study dragons and other profane forces deep in the mountains. The people will not abide it. With the popularization of magic igniters, all this theoretical study of magic will soon be obsolete anyway. Unless you have any objections, my liege.
No objections. Let it be so. Thank you for your efforts. How can a king accomplish anything alone? What was I supposed to do?
Another vision, Your Highness?
I saw something different than before.
His Majesty was exhausted then. His attendants did mention that he no longer possessed any real authority.
Sounds like he had no one to support his spirits. I admit, I do pity him there. Beyond that, though, do you suppose he means for us to see these? If these memories are hand-picked, then do they not come off as excuses?
Strong.
It's just... his own son is risking his life in here. He deserves more from the king than regrets and memories.
It would seem that.
This feeling, it looks like the distortion in the room ahead has disappeared as well.
Nice.
Not because we took out the king's servant. Let's keep it up.
That's a relief.
Yeah, we're going backwards just for a little bit though.
Alright.
Quite a few things I want to do first. Also, I forgot to heal. Whoops. Good progress so far though.
Let's go.
And we can one-shot this part of the dungeon. I had to use a full party heal in order to do it though. Which kinda sucks. I'd prefer not to have to have done that, but okay. Looks like we still got plenty of mana as well. Party swap first. Yeah, and I should still have a couple of those invincibility noodles in order to clean out the items in that giant mess of hallways there. Assuming that
Let's go.
the annoying door warping shit no longer happens. Yes, we are loot goblining for a few minutes. I'm gonna try and avoid as much combat as possible because there's still quite a lot of really big enemies lurking around. Some I will take though, in terms of fights.
That should come in handy.
Tells me in the file. Nice. Chest hit. Got a mimic.
Gotta be something we can
Nope.
do here.
This looks valuable.
Ping ping!
Absolutely marvelous.
Blade of Totska. Divine sword once used to kill an 8-headed snake. It's actually quite strong as well, so that's good for Stroll. Higher attack power. Yeah, we can probably just speed our way to certain parts of this area then, because there's not really that many items left. A couple down there though. Let's go across here first. Teleporting. There's two of them. Crap. I can actually go around him. Hold on. Teleport? I don't know where he's teleporting to. Item up ahead.
There they are.
Blades at the ready.
ignore it actually. Shit! Fuck. Hold on.
What now?
Did that lich just catch me there? Okay, I've got one more.
Take it with you, yeah?
If we're just gonna loot goblin, then we might as well do it the efficient way. 2 items down at the bottom. We only have like, what, 60 seconds of this buff? Hello. I'm going. Don't ignore that thing. There's nothing else here, is there? Alright, so I've got to go all the way back up to the top. That's you. You and you.
There they go.
You. This way. This way. Straight through. I don't think the lich is going to catch me. Nope, it's just teleported. Get to this door down.
We did it. We have evaded them.
Yep, freedom! Let's go. Nice. Don't need to worry about that at all. Right, so go back, save it, and then progress.
Hey!
Seems like a lovely place for a break. Make a record.
Let's go.
Make sure I've got 1 item for MP regen left over. Might not have though.
What now?
It's all of the MP regen stuff used up. Oh dear. Alright, well. That's fine. Up. The door. This way.
That might come in handy in a pinch.
There is lethal light. Oh, there's another Magla Hollow here. Let's save this one. I think this should be a boss room then. They put a Magla Hollow right here.
Well.
Right. Oh. Yes. Just double save.
Let's go.
I should have enough MP for this upcoming fight.
What now?
Check to make sure that I've got the abilities that I need. Holy shit! I need royal archetypes for the end. Chronicle of the End. Black Gods. Well, both of them. Extreme ice damage. Yes. Gets 1 repel. Precipice. You're magic almighty to all enemies. Okay. So you have that. You also have that. You're good. Instant win button, yeah. Cilia. Didn't I have something that causes a fire weakness or something? Just checking. It's not on you. Straw, perhaps? Yeah, I could have sworn I had an ability that causes a fire weakness. Ah, it's weakness to dark, not fire. Okay. Little downstairs. I can't really use that because okay. Warrior thief or mass dancer. I can use it, but I have to bring either Stroll or Heismere. Alright. I think that's fine. Okay, got it. Nothing here, is there? Item check, just to make sure I'm actually using the right equipment. So Wind God's Gale, that's the highest strength one. You could play the Toxter. Well, you're not actually going to be doing anything in terms of magic usage. Spider Sword though. Ice attack strength. Actually, that would be good for... You've got the Infernal Rod. You've got the increase in all magic. Alba is what? Electric? Okay. Let's go with the Kakaidos Rod then. Hulkenberg is technically not a mage, but you'll just equip it. So, for fuck's sake, give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, where were we? Oh yes, we're technically not a mage, but that's okay. You have no armor at all, do you? You're as curious. What's that +5? Last stand. During battle, revive 1 time. Once per battle, survive a knockout blow. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. We probably do need to have something on. No? Stand right left. Mountaineer prevents frostbite. I guess that's okay. That's okay. Is that the highest agility thing you've got? Yeah. Alright. Okay, let's just go. I have no idea what's coming up. Past here is...
Something up?
What's wrong? Just don't stand there. Let's get going.
Onward.
Let us go. The final king's servant lies ahead.
Be careful.
This place.
Is this where His Highness was attacked?
This is where it all began, then.
Now we know Forden manipulated Rella to attack the prince, then tried to shift the blame to Luis to get him pushed out of his station.
No doubt Forden underestimated Luis as a mere child. And when he regained his grasp on the military, the Sanctifex was taken entirely by surprise.
How little of this I understood before. Yet now all is clear. Alsace left me behind to protect me.
But the prince made it back. He's come this far to do what must be done.
You speak true. Thank you. I failed in my mission that day, but I will not fail a second time.
Fate is a strange thing. What began in these halls will soon end here. But the fight is not against any agent of the curse who remains, just 2 of its victims.
Not that strange to me. Just means we've moved on. We've already nixed the curse, and this fight ain't just over the past anymore.
Basilio!
Indeed. This battle shall decide the future king. Wasn't expecting anything so profound from you.
You wanna take this outside, old fella?
Wait! Something's coming!
This uncanny Magla. Is this...
God, he's got high heels on as well.
So you've come, but you will go no further.
Up, Irish person.
What have you done to yourself?
Ah, of course. This is your first time seeing me like this. Witness how I've ascended to even greater heights. Wonderful, is it not? Lord Luis can take a wretch like me, someone fate condemned, and turn me into a man of power!
Zoba, you... Did you willingly endure Luis's spell? Did you let him twist your form?
So it's true then. No matter someone's tribe, he can turn them human. And make them a monster.
What the hell is worth that? You call this a man of power? Luis turned you into an abomination.
Call me what you wish. This is the form I desire. If Magla is a person's anxiety, why resist it? If you long to be liberated, you need only unleash it. In Lord Luis's world, strength is the ultimate judge of all. Nothing else matters. It's freedom and fairness. We're moments from the dawn of a perfect new world.
And how many sacrifices do you reckon it'll cost?
What does it matter? What world was ever won without sacrifice? No. To be bled on an altar so fair and just, it's a noble and beautiful thing. Lord Luis strives to build us a utopia, and I, not you, shall be first to make it my home. You were dealt a winning hand in the game of life. By sheer chance! You have everything I never will. I will not let you soil our new world. You'll die before you ever set foot on liberated ground. With this power, I nurtured under Lord Luis, I will deny you everything! Now die! All of you die! There's no place for parasites like you in our new world!
What point is there to a new world if it costs innocent lives to make it?
Save your breath, Stroll. He is beyond reason.
You're one to talk of reason, you imbecile!
That's
I'm not
upside
here
Angel.
to chat. I'm here to annihilate you!
This is why he fought for Luis so desperately? To become... that?
In level 74.
No one here fights alone.
Alright. It's a hell of a lot of MP to use up though. Why do I feel he's resistant to everything so far? would be nice. It uses up 3.
Let my power support you.
This better work.
Oh, that's actually quite good.
I am meant for his world! My new form proves I'm worthy!
Here I go! Look, if we all work together.
Sadly, it uses 3, and I can't
There's
really do
another way.
anything else after
Oh,
that.
souls of kings, give me strength.
This may be excessive. Please go right ahead.
Let's stay calm.
I was hoping that would actually give Cilio his turn, but it didn't. Fuck.
Better be. Lend me your strength. Maybe there's a prince.
It's just physical slash.
No.
God.
Ready for impact.
Die!
I knew that. That's heavy dark. Okay.
To the rear. Oh, awesome souls, do your thing!
Thank you, thank you. I'll give you the performance of a lifetime through this one. I call upon a royal soul. Lightning!
It still does damage,
Everyone,
though.
I can do this.
Alright.
Lightning, fall!
Oh, wow!
I won't hold
There's
back.
no room for the likes of you!
With healing power.
I owe you one.
That helped. That was helpful.
Have to conserve some mana then.
Die!
Of course.
Die! How dare
you! You better be ready. Let's go.
Let's just bump our defense all the way up.
Thank you. I'm grateful.
Why won't you shut up and die?
Descend to
Why don't you shut up and die?
take my fullest power.
It's okay. We can do this.
Okay at the moment.
We're not out of this yet.
Thanks.
That helped. That was helpful.
He's got no weaknesses, so I only have really 4 turns. Raid? Give a raid.
You bastards!
What? Are you mocking me? Yuna's enraged. Here I go, or they'll seize their chance to take you out. Strike true. Lightning!
Did I actually... Oh, bollocks.
Proves I'm worthy!
You better be sure.
Fine, we'll just go... Just... No.
This'll do.
Use this one.
I'm grateful. Thanks.
I owe you one.
I didn't put Patra on the hotbar. Fuck. Okay.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing!
Actually, I'll use Medi.
Take this!
That helped.
That helped. Thank you. Elemental Master! Lightning!
Yeah, it actually is probably more cost efficient. Well, not cost efficient, but it's probably better to use 3 sets of magic for damage, because that magic attack before did something like, was it 1,000? Whereas everything here is doing like 650-ish. The hell was that?
What the? Did
Defensive fall.
transform?
Here I go! You're feeling it.
Thanks.
Thank you. That was helpful. I happen to know a thing or two. Please, after you. Ancient after you.
Why would you royal soul?
Get after it, love.
How's this?
Really?
Your struggles are pointless!
What was that?
That attack.
Limitless magma flows through me!
Didn't really do that much damage, did it?
Come in!
Let's go. Throttle, shall we?
Thank you.
How much health has he got?
Give you
He's
the
on a third,
performance
isn't
of a lifetime.
he? You know, I'm gonna guard.
Even my...
Oh, wow! Has no room for the likes of you! Your struggles are pointless!
Yeah, waste all your magic on that. Do it.
Limitless magma flows through me!
Yeah! I'll protect all of us.
Here I go! I'll use this one.
This'll be over soon enough. Defending for now!
I shall do my best. I shall take a defensive stance.
I will fight with pride. I can take it.
I'll be the shield.
I think he's alright to actually do that again.
Alright.
Alright.
I am meant for his
I'll be
world!
fine.
My new form proves I'm worthy!
Quick, we've got to seize our chance!
Fear me! Come on the corner!
What exactly did that
Here I
do?
go! Strike true! Lightning!
Let's go!
I'll be nice! You're feeling it.
Tense up a bit.
I am grateful. Behold this power!
Now suffer!
Playing it safe. We've got to choose our next move carefully. I shall persevere!
Why won't you shut up and die?
Okay, let's do this. Guard up!
I'm just gonna guard while you're defending, just because I want to see what you do.
Room for the likes of you! Your
Buff.
struggles are pointless!
You feel so slow.
Limitless magma flows through
What
me!
all you do?
I shall take a defensive stance.
I am meant for
I mean,
his
I'm regenning
world.
mana
I'll be
along
the
the way,
shield
so that's fine.
Proves
Right.
I'm worthy!
Here you go.
There's agility.
Oh, wow!
It doesn't evade any attack
For the
later.
likes of you! Limitless magma flows through me! Limitless magma flows through me!
I must hold back.
Lock.
I shall persevere!
Let's stay calm.
I'll be the shield. I'll use this one.
I happen to...
Block.
He's out in the open! Quick, we've got to seize our chance!
Die!
Elemental Master! Lightning! Fall!
It's okay. We can do this. Take it!
I'm ready whenever. Here you go.
I happen to know a thing. Elemental Master! Playing it safe. We've got to choose our next move carefully. He's gone full monster now, hasn't he? But the skeletal part's the problem. I'm not wild about the idea, but I should be able to slip in through the gaps between those bones. You want me to dive in there and try prying them open? You got it. I'm going in.
Ah! Damned fairy! Where do you go? I'll crush you like the bug you are!
Wow! Yeah, he's pretty mad. Elemental Master! Strike true! Lightning!
Why won't you shut up and die?
Come forth, Royal Soul!
It's a bit too much mana to use up.
Maybe not.
I'm gonna use
This'll
this
do.
to drop your defense.
Our world has no room for the likes of you!
You okay?
That helped.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Watch me! Descend as a storm!
Halfway.
I'll tear you apart! All who oppose Lord Luis shall die! Die!
I can do this! Lightning! Fall!
I will fight with pride. Let's go! Flare!
I am meant for his world!
Yeah.
My new form
I knew you'd
proves I'm worthy!
Thanks. I am grateful.
Why won't
just
you
what I
shut up
need.
and die?
Lightning!
Die!
Playing it safe. We've got to choose our next move carefully.
Hey.
It might send him into another rage, but should I go disable his defenses? You got it. I'm going in.
Ah! Damned fairy! Where do you go? I'll crush you like the bug you are!
Here I go. Strike true. Lightning!
I am
Greatest
meant
power.
for his world! My new form proves I'm worthy!
I'll cut through!
Who should I be? Knight! Take this!
You're on heal duty.
Thank you.
That was helpful.
Elemental Master!
Wait a minute.
Let's not.
Nah. Oh, you're the fire rod. Hold on a minute. So,
Raging fire!
whoops.
I'll tear you
I forgot I had elemental rods on
All who
them.
oppose Lord Luis shall die! Die!
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength. I pray
You
you're
go-
ready.
You had ice rod, I'm sure.
Freeze!
Yeah.
Why won't you shut up and die?
Hat!
Oak, you better be ready.
This would have went by a lot faster if I'd actually remembered I put elemental rods on my two mages.
Don't
This
It's,
is just what I need!
I think she has the fire rod.
You're fools all! You failed to grasp Lord Luis's ideals! You're expendable, the lot of you! Expendable, you hear me? You're blind as all Lord Luis's enemies! And I'll see every last one of you dead!
Okay, that's not it. That hit pretty hard.
Now Now suffer! Feel none! Die!
Now you've done it!
Fear me! I'll tear you apart!
Anxiety has weakened her. She's under attack. He's playing it safe. We've got to choose our next move carefully. It might send him into another ring.
Yeah, sure do
You
it.
got it. I'm going in.
Damned fairy! Where you go?
Yeah, probably.
I'll crush you like the bug you are!
Basilio's been paralyzed. He's locked in place.
Paralysis first.
No use holding back.
That helped us out.
Let's go.
Of Lord Luis.
We can do this.
Enemies.
I owe you one.
Thank you. That was helpful.
Who should I be?
Come here!
Here.
Thanks.
That helped. Thank you.
Watch me. Burn!
Luis.
Sure don't give up easy.
All who oppose Lord Luis shall die! Die! I'll tear you apart!
Here I go. Sharpen the cold. Help me finish this.
I won't hold back. With
I
healing
need to
power.
put the defenses up on the next turn, actually.
Thanks.
Thank you. That was helpful.
Enemies. Of
Let's
Lord
go.
Luis.
Throttle, shall we?
I am grateful.
I call upon a royal soul. Sorry, my mistake.
Die! Fear me!
There's only so much I
All
can
who
do.
oppose Lord Luis shall die!
Anxiety.
Weakened her. She's under attack.
Fear me! I'll tear you apart!
Looking pretty rough. Don't push yourself too hard.
Will kill him, shit.
Playing it safe.
Nearly killed him.
We've got to choose our next move carefully. It might send him into another rage, but should I go disable his defenses?
Yes, do it.
You got it.
Just do it. Hurry up. Chop, chop.
Damned fairy!
Basilio's about to collapse. Get him
I
healed
can
up.
do this. Freeze!
The enemy still stands.
Come forth, royal soul.
Lord Luis.
I owe you one.
That helped. Thank you.
Here I go. You okay?
I knew you'd help.
Thanks.
Might actually kill him on the next turn, though. Shit.
Watch me. Raging fire. Sure don't give up easy.
All who oppose Lord Luis shall die! Die! I'll tear you apart!
Trivial. I'll figure something out.
Well, you give me extra turns.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
Yeah, she's been doing that since we had got into endgame.
Let's stay calm. I won't hold back.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Enemies.
Orphan souls, do your thing.
Luis. Enemies.
You're feeling it.
Just in case. Been missing a few attacks here and there, though, so you need to be careful. Get barbecued.
Damn it! Not again! Lord Luis!
Health incense. Okay. That's a lot of money.
At last. I've mastered this path.
And Hulkenberg has actually mastered mage. Good.
I feel stronger.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Marvelous. I am most certainly stronger than I was.
Yeah, that feels nice.
To greater heights.
Yep. So she's mastered that. But she needs to get rank 10. Like she needs rank 15 in Elemental Master to get the Royal Knight.
How
But she's
could
still
you
got a
push
long way
your
to go.
body this far?
Your deeds bespeak a heart of incredible loyalty, Zorba. 'Tis a tragedy that you have pledged it to the wrong man.
You're the ones who've got it wrong. This world doesn't have much longer. I know you feel it too. Deep down, don't you? Nobody has any choice in how they'll live their lives. They don't even realize it should be their decision. You can't change that world without destroying it. The only man willing to fight for a better world is Lord Luis. Why can't you see that?
I get it now. Zorba, you're the only one who understood everything Luis wanted and fought for it anyway.
I don't care if I'm just a stepping stone. Lord Luis can build his world on my corpse. A world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
Goodbye.
Zorba.
There was naught to be done. He chose his path.
Tell I never knew how to deal with him. Always gloomy and moping about. Then he'd burst with this sudden anger, shouting and lashing out like. Thinking back on it now, makes me wonder if the outbursts were all cries for help. Was it really Luis who did this to Zorba? Or...
We can't waver now. I'll not deny, Luis's words ring true in some ways. But he turned Zorba into a monster, and not with words alone, however badly Zorba wished for it. If Luis really cared to protect him, would he have pushed him to such horrors? It's all a fallacy in the end.
A fallacy, eh? You suppose all that business about equality is just a smokescreen? His ambitions are just dead selfish? I don't know if I buy it myself. Would Luis tell such a shallow lie?
Of course he would.
Yeah, you're right. I can't deny it after seeing what Zorba had become.
Speaking of which, he mentioned something curious at the end. He spoke of a new world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
In other words, only those who obey will survive. That's the deal Luis has been spouting since the start.
I get the feeling that's too simple. Remember Rella's vision? A land full of feral humans, with people either running or going mad. I just doubt we can take Luis's speeches at face value. If his true intentions were as simple as that, Rella wouldn't have left us with that image.
You think Luis still has a real purpose we're not aware of?
No point in pondering it here. We're bound to find him eventually, so we can question him then.
The last statue is close by as well. Let us move onward, that we may do what must be done.
Time to go!
I can sense the presence of a king servant nearby. This is the final one. Shall we go? Can we save it? Where's the save point? I'm hoping there's a Magla Hollow up ahead. Nope, turn around. Actually, it might be. Just go. This is the last statue, right? Yes, 'tis the last of the king's servants. Once this one falls, that should snuff out the root of this chaos.
But...
These dragon statues, anyway. Why would the royal palace be full of monuments made to drain away the people's sanity? It may not be their intended use. Indeed, Luis may have twisted them for his own ends.
Even so.
All that matters is they play a part in his plan, and they must. Otherwise, he'd not have left abominations to guard each one. If he saw fit to protect these devices, then they're bound to be serving his aims somehow.
What?
His aims? These statues are tuned to the royal magic. One's are best heard from Luis with a sword at his throat. Destroying the statue comes first for now.
I suppose...
True enough. Please destroy it. Hopefully this will calm the capital down. Big voices, I can hear them again. Yeah, this one's dead loud. Is it coming from the royal capital?
What's that? Something just fell out of the sky.
Whoa! It looks like a dead human!
It's not a human. A person? But the body fell from the royal palace. What's going on?
I know this face. Is this the mage who was wreaking havoc at the cathedral months ago?
No. Couldn't be. If that's the man who was working for Luis, he'd be long dead. Wait. Has he been alive this whole time? Was he turned into a monster?
I told you, didn't I? It's just like what happened to the prince. Luis is behind the whole thing! Finally ready to talk, are we? Listen up, good people! Luis has lied to all of you!
So then, all that about the fake prince being a monster, that was a lie? He's truly His Highness?
But still, as long as we obey, Count Luis will protect us. Oh, come off it! You can't just take Luis at his word, people! This Zorba, the man who just crashed down, was one of the Count's most loyal men! This was Luis's doing. If that's the case, even if we obey, we don't know what he'll do to us. This is what I've been telling you. Luis isn't wiping out these monsters. He's bloody well mass-producing them. There's even evidence he's giving them orders to attack. Look, we're talking about a man who's openly declared he'll execute anyone he feels like, even average citizens, if they don't fall in line. Is that the king you want?
No, lies. I don't believe you. Count Luis is our savior. He's supposed to save the world.
What if he turns us all into monsters?
About time. Is this the moment the royal capital wakes up to the truth? Is that? Well, well.
What's the situation? Have we even the slightest hope of defeating Luis?
Been a long time, my lord. You've always had a keen eye for reading the situation. Well, the winds are changing. Now, it's just a matter of what you choose to believe in. Can you smell it? There's change in the air. Things are finally getting interesting.
Those voices just now. That was Batlin, and the others, wasn't it? They all sounded startled to see Zorba's corpse.
Finally, a reasonable reaction. Seems we've destroyed all the statues then. That should help get people back on our side, don't you think?
Indeed. The sight of Zorba must have finally gotten it through their heads. All Luis has to offer them is insanity.
Back up to 2.
So, none of the king's servants remain.
Then our people are at last sound of mind. Your vile magic will deceive them no more.
My magic? I deceived no one.
What do you mean? You were responsible for all this chaos, weren't you?
In any case, there can be no more doubt. Your support and mine have finally reached parity. You've come quite a way in the short time since the day of your despair. Commendable in all honesty. A marvel indeed. Perhaps I can no longer afford such indulgence. So be it. Come to the throne. With the power of the royal scepter in my hands, I will give you what you deserve.
You have the royal scepter. Surely you haven't.
And as we may now speak plain, I will tell you the truth of both the royal scepter and this very country. I'll be waiting.
His voice has fallen silent.
So Luis got his hands on the royal scepter. This is bad. extremely bad.
Even should we win the majority vote, it won't matter who the new king is. Luis alone would have the power to doom the entire nation.
We've just got to get it back. He wants a face-to-face showdown? Well, we'll give him one.
Hurry.
Oh.
Damn it! No.
Yep, what's this? Some familiar looking horns have fallen.
Luis.
He's actually an elder. He has no further need to conceal his identity, which means he's revealing his true power. We have to stop him.
Let's hurry.
Can I take them? Oh, damn it. Just leave them there. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Do I need to heal?
What now?
Nah. It's a bit of a mission getting here though, but nah. Right.
It's all well.
Past us there's a throne room where Luis awaits. We cannot turn back now. Are you prepared?
I'm heading out.
We'll get the royal scepter back for certain. There's no way we'll let him do as he pleases any longer.
Such a countenance. So you truly are the Prince Reborn. I must say, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. Quite unpredictable as death looms.
What of you? Is this hornless form your own true being?
I'll say this here for your own good, Luis. Hand over the royal scepter. Only the one who has earned the people's support is fit to be king. You and us. We can still end this without more bloodshed.
No path forward is bloodless. The king may have avoided it, but the people will only shed his share. That has been this country's crime for too long. Those in power exact the price of their greed from the people, then preach that such pain is a natural trial to be overcome. The indolent powers of this land have poisoned it with their lies. There is no cure but destruction.
Who's the real charlatan here? You turn people into monsters and convince them it's salvation. Even Sorba, your most loyal vassal, you twisted into a monster. You promise protection to your devoted, yet always fall short of the mark.
I have never lied. I swear upon my name, it is one of the greatest trespasses I can imagine. Have you never wondered why the king's magic is so strong and force? Or why the royal scepter can only be used by those who bear the public's favor? One royal hand clutching one bejeweled rod does not alone accomplish such wonders of magic. But what if it drew Magla not from its wielder, but from the masses? That is the truth. The royal scepter is a divine relic that absorbs Magla from people across the kingdom. And thus, the royal magic's power is near inexhaustible. Such has been the royal family's tradition for centuries, generations upon generations. Do you know what this means? Magla is mortal anxiety, which means that the people of this country now have no choice but to perpetually direct their anxiety to the king, simply to stay safe.
Absurd. Then how do you explain the people of the capital going mad?
It was no madness that took them. The Magla spews from their helpless hearts at a rate far greater than the scepter can absorb. Hence the stagnation. The behavior now on full display is their inborn, true nature. When they cannot control their fears, they lash out at neighbor and outsider alike. And that is mortal weakness.
That's who they really are.
The king's servants created the massive Magla flow from the vast Magla throughout the kingdom, but that in itself was born of the people.
In a world like this, order built on mutual understanding is but a dream within a dream. Before we achieve resolution, the people must be corrected. On the day the late king's magic fades, I will shape the royal magic anew. All the Magla gathered over these months of turmoil will be restored to the people. Those who can overcome it will be reborn as new humans. Thus, we achieve our first round of natural selection. Our first step towards a world truly fair and just.
Natural selection? New humans? What absurd delusions.
Delusions? You witnessed how the prince lost his very self to my spell, and then re-emerged with powers and will burning ever brighter.
You mean you would do to the people exactly what you did to him? You would use the royal magic to inflict such horrors on all the crown's subjects?
Those who follow me and accept the rule of power will surely survive by virtue of their own will. But if they give in to fear, yes, they will lose both form and mind. That is what it means to protect those who follow. It is not a salvation given of empty charity, but earned through the providence of power.
Then, that's your true ambition. That's why you sent Sorba to the royal funeral. You never even wanted the throne. It was all for the royal scepter.
The shows of power, terrifying the people. It wasn't just manipulation. You justified all of that.
The man would turn all people into humans. It defies all sense.
Worry not. You've proven you're more than worthy. I've little doubt you'll survive the first culling and move on to the new world. You mentioned earlier that we might still resolve this without bloodshed. Then, I put the same offer to you. Join me, Prince. Born of elven blood, welcoming anyone regardless of tribe. It is no coincidence that you and I take inspiration from the same book.
Don't let him sway you, Your Highness.
I know you detest injustice as I do. Come with me. Let me lend you my power, and together we will change the unfair world we seek to destroy.
I get the feeling one of these is a bad option. I don't seek to destroy though.
I don't seek to destroy this world or any other.
Exactly! He's nothing like you!
Should you deny me, then what? How would you fix this country? You must have seen it everywhere you traveled. Tradition, superstition, family honor, and all those struck down unjustly in the name of such authorities. The only cure for such suffering is a simpler world, in which strength triumphs over pain. It is not a solution without cruelty. But surely the fairness it would restore to our lives is worth any sacrifice. Come with me, and we can realize this dream. What say you?
The fairness you speak of is false.
I am your father.
The right of it, Luis. It's not even about what'll be sacrificed.
Join the dark side.
Respect for what the dream costs, and you've got none of that. You keep talking about your laws of power, but what that comes down to is you figure some people in this world just deserve to die. If that's what you believe in, then you can hate Forden all you want, but you're no different.
Be silent. I once had my own aspirations. Yes, I had dreams. But what has the world ever done for us?
What's happening?
The royal scepter? But how?
So be it. There is still time until my magic settles upon this land. Until then, I will watch the world collapse from my perch at the top.
Wait! Luis!
I have done this for their sakes, not for mine. History and the will of the people will prove that. If you have the strength to weather this storm and come to me, I will deem you a worthy opponent. It will be a mercy to you, at the very least.
Yeah, we're suddenly Final Fantasy VI and this is the apocalypse. Skybound Conquest completed, okay.
If we push forward, we'll be in grave danger. This storm itself is a maelstrom of pure magma.
Maybe this is just what it looks like. When the people's minds are slaves to their anxiety and fear.
That doesn't mean the solution is to deform them into monsters. The man's an arrogant lunatic.
We must give chase somehow.
All aspirants to the throne.
This voice. Your Majesty?
The royal scepter has been taken. Luis now wields the royal magic to his own dark ends.
Luis was one step ahead of us. We did not expect him to seize and use the scepter before the final deadline.
His magic will be set in motion on the very day that the new king is to be decided. Such is the decree.
So it's just as Luis said. He won't let this campaign end any way but his. The bastard always loved making a spectacle of this.
Your Majesty, you were killed by Luis yourself. Doesn't it matter to you that he may succeed as king?
I had sought death long before he granted it.
You wished for your own death? But why?
The ideals I once believed in. I no longer had the power within me to fulfill them. Thus, I ensured my very life would serve as key to activate the royal magic. Should revolutionary fervor seek to destroy my regime, should Luis or any other malcontent take my life, therein would lie the catalyst. Thus would I appear, on a day so appointed, with form and voice, given life by royal magic.
I see. No wonder the magic survived even the prince's reawakening. It was never a matter of retaliation against the church or anything of the sort. You truly wished to pass the crown to whoever the people elected of their own will.
Oh, Prince. My son. If thou wouldst inherit the kingdom, thou must stop Luis. That is a trial befitting one who would take the throne.
His Majesty's Magla has faded.
I guess that's it. It really is up to us to save this land's future.
Luis is just ahead. We have to find a way to get beyond this storm, reckless or not.
Let's fall back to the royal capital for now, so we can come up with a strategy.
Well, at least we did that in one full day, despite using up all of our really good items to do it.
Hey! He's running that way! Kill anyone who stands against Count Luis! We fight for justice! Make them understand!
'Tis a battlefield out here. They know nothing of their savior's true intent, yet the streets are teeming with self-declared military police.
What's a man supposed to do when they're running around screaming about justice with bloodshot eyes?
So it's a crime to even disagree now. He said this was just their nature. I suppose I can see where his disappointment springs from.
But your allies are working hard too. It's not all as bad as it looks.
We are grateful. We will believe in their support as they believe in us.
By the way, I talked with Nurus on how to get to Luis's location. And of course, he said there's only one thing for it. Armor up the Skyrunner and dive in.
That's your strategy?
Think, my girl. It's our best play. But with no time for modifications, I can't say how long she'll last in there. I say, we've got one shot to charge in.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight.
The road you run is perilous.
If we have but one chance, I'd say the final day is when we'd have even the slightest odds of success.
Right. That place is churning with the Scepter's gathered magla. But if the casting steadily drains it away, then much of the ambient magla should be gone by the last day.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight at the very last minute.
We would walk a treacherous tightrope until the very end. But have we ever done things any other way?
We cannot yield now. Luis's ambitions must be stopped, even at the cost of our lives.
Let's give it a shot.
31 days, okay, good. We've got basically a full in-game month to get as much done as possible.
You worked out some more of the truth, yes? Can you tell me more about what happened at the Royal Palace?
Luis is Elden. Everything is as we were told at the Ancient Sanctum.
What? Bloody hell. That's a heavy hit right off the bat.
Luis knew the truth of the Royal Scepter. It's a divine relic that absorbs anxiety from the people. That's the fuel for its incredible power.
The masses have grown accustomed to a life where the king bears the brunt and responsibility for their anxieties. All this chaos comes from that dynamics reversal.
Might need you to slow down a bit. So that's his aim. Luis wants to make this a land of humans.
A drastic remedy to awaken the people spoiled by the Royal Scepter's power. And their horrific transformation is but the end to his chosen means. Yet I sensed some other reason to go to such atrocious lengths. He pursues some other purpose.
Well, if he's Elden, then Luis must have been there when the Sanctus Church made an inferno of his home. So, you suppose it's for revenge?
Can't say. He also ordered Zorba to directly attack the Ancient Sanctum after all.
Something he said stuck with me. About how he used to have dreams. Dreams long dead. I think he doesn't trust dreams. As in, he refuses to believe in anything that actually takes a risk, like connecting with people or personal change. Maybe to Luis, dreams are just lies.
Perhaps he wants to push history forward with his own hands, like those of the world past.
It's ludicrous. I'll not let him get away with his self-obsessed madness. If we're to be ruled, it shouldn't be by someone who's given up on the world.
Indeed. Besides, the rightful heir stands with us. Should we succeed, you stand to inherit the throne soon. Are you prepared, Your Highness?
Yes, of course.
You really are committed, huh? In any case, we'll confront Luis on the last day. Until then, let's tie up our loose ends so we can fight with no regrets.
You've done a fine job so far. Time to follow through on those campaign promises, eh? Win this one for us.
How's that? Oh, Tyrant Star. Okay.
Unbelievable! We're getting in there, and we're going to tear it down.
What's that about it?
Tyrant Star. Okay.
Here's where we are. Here's where we are now.
Oh, we've got a whole month
which shall see the crowning of a new king. 30 days remain.
And I have a lot of things to deal with first. Seems Brigadier sent me a letter, blah, blah, blah. Exploits have reached my ears, and it sounded like you could use some support. Tread carefully now. 15k, thanks. We can fly to places, which means that we can cover some ground at least. We have a few days until the day the hero dawns. I want to be sure we're in tip-top shape before then, so we can cut through the massive Magla and give Luis what he deserves. Do not forget that Luis wields the vile scepter. We will truly need all of our strength and talents to win this fight. This means we're going to be at the top of our game, don't it? Anything we're missing, now's the time to find it.
We gotta prep.
Everything that's happened, we definitely cannot allow Luis to become king. Let's make sure we're ready. Don't leave anything undone. Yes, so I've got virtues, bonds, and then dungeons to deal with before we get there. Final decisive battle will take place on October 26th, the day before the Day of the Hero, when the new king will be crowned. Beating Luis will require substantial strength and power. Spend time with your followers and travel the world to prepare your party.
We gotta prep.
29 days left, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
29?
What can I do?
Oh, you for
Pardon?
Hello. Chief.
Mister!
Give
Wow.
her all the pictures.
Wow! Thank you. Mister.
Yeah, it's all good. Cool. I'm sure there's like at least 1 or 2 more pictures available though. Wondering if you actually get something for that.
Alright then.
Right, so bonds. There's no quests. The only quests I have are currently in the log at the moment. I need to go to the hot spring as well. Shit. I think the hot spring only is available at night though, so yeah. So we've got the dragon trials to do. We've got the Incarnate in the Woods, which is the thing down there, but it takes 2 days to get to it. We've got the Apostles in the Apocalypse, which is 1 day up there via something, interestingly enough, so that's good. Cockatrice. Yes, very much cleanup month. But this, which is a legendary greatsword, sealed in Mount Volcano. Need to speak to Dataram at night. Got a relic to find as well for Neurus in his last one, and then save the country! And we've got a couple of virtues to finish off first. Wisdom, tolerance, and eloquence, which means that we'll probably have to do those along the way. What's the
Let's go!
Any new contracts? So I've got all of them, okay. That's the last of it then.
That's enough out of you, yeah?
I say that is enough. Guess there's nothing to do.
Shopping.
It's quite fresh.
SL. Actually, that's enough.
Now then.
What are you playing at?
I do need to purify some armor as well. Okay, the coin. Beams. Wait, did I use all those up? Drop on the other side here.
Think now. There.
Oh, it's red grass, okay.
Until we meet again.
Alright. Where to?
Nothing in Martera that I need to worry about. What's that book? Oh, that's more, isn't it? Okay. What the hell is that book? Right, so...
Alright then. Where to?
There was something in Brilhaven that I was looking for. Was it the shop?
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Greetings.
Well then. What is there? How about this archetype? What? Mysterious ring of unknown origin. I can feel an ancient power and... Ooh!
Can we talk?
How many of those do you have?
Greetings. Well then.
Give me some.
Greeting. Well then.
Can we talk?
How many do you have? Can I buy a bunch of them off you?
Greeting. Well then.
Can we talk?
Or?
Greetings. Well then.
4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, I can buy more.
Can we
Right.
talk?
Greeting. Well then.
Can we talk?
I'm just gonna buy 8 of them.
Greeting. Well then.
Can we talk?
Greeting. Well then.
Can we talk?
Right.
What now?
Do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, shit. One too many. Oh well. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so... Gutenberg. Might as well put these on then. Increases archetype EXP gain. Alright. Heisman? Stroll? I don't need the Frost Igniter. Juno Eupha Basilia, and Tumbra. Freeze Igniter. Yeah, theoretically, I don't really need to have those on. Human Crystal. One too many. Hulkenberg has mastered that, so I should put her on this one.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see.
Actually, there's a thought here.
Power.
Not really planning on using her as a mage, but I am actually curious to know if this actually gives you more.
A new means of protection.
Okay, that actually bumps you quite far. Can I speed level her?
I've acquired a new power. A new means of protection.
13, 14, 15, 17, 18.
To greater heights.
MP maxed. He only really needs to get to, what is it, rank 15 Elemental Master. So this one.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
Enough mag for that. I don't need her to use that magic though. It's not really magic equipped. But if I can get to Dark Knight and max that out, then I can get her onto Royal Knight as well.
I see.
And she'll be the first one on a Royal class.
A new means of protection.
Stuff is quite good though. Brookenberg. So rank 15 required, is it?
I've acquired a new power. To greater heights.
Right, that should mean that she is 2. Okay, good. So she needs Dark Knight, which I'm just going to put her on and leave her on.
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of
So I might max that out for shits and giggles in the next dungeon.
I see. I've acquired a new power.
Yes. Commander would have been good as well, though. But I can probably level up Commander depending on how quickly the next dungeon levels are through Dark Knight. For now, that's the only character that can actually get to their royal class at the moment. Stroll's nowhere near, sadly. Heisme is getting there, but I think his class requires ninja and some other shit that I have no idea about. Juna is what exactly? Trickster and something else. Probably whatever this one is. She needs level 10 Faker as well. Yufa is Soul Hacker, which is this one. Oh shit. So she probably needs her level 2, like rank 2 Summoner and also rank 3 Seeker. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. It's fine. Keep her on Elemental Master for now. That's a really good passive though. After defeating an enemy as well. Yeah, that's a really good passive. Yeah. I think Basilio is like miles away from whatever he needs. Whatever this one is. It's probably his rank 2 Berserker. Okay. That's good. Actually, can I sell some stuff? Some stuff that I don't need. Yeah. Master stuff. So these 3 rods, staff equation. I can get rid of the bolt scorpion staff. I can get rid of this one.
Now then.
This one.
Now then.
And this one.
Now then.
And this one.
Now then.
Giant Slayer. 340, 342, 370. Okay. 346, 346, 370. Yeah, they're okay. Gloves. Yeah, that can go away. This one's okay, this one's okay. This one's okay, that one's alright. I'm not gonna grind unless... well, we'll see. It depends on whether or not there's a place I can go which will actually give me a lot of archetype EXP. I very much doubt it though. We'll soon find out as we go though. Oh, these katanas are nice. That one's pretty good, that one. Katana blessed by the dragon god. Getting sold!
Now then.
Kamaitachi blades. 253, yeah, this one.
Now then.
Silver knives. Fire boom signal, abacus. Tariot abacus. Always deals critical hits, right?
Now then.
Keep the second one. Fan, magma fan. This is Crozier. Crystal axe.
Now then.
Armor. Max million armor. Calcum mail, mirror mail. Armor I'm actually gonna leave for now. Right, we need to purify though.
Alright.
Which means I have to go back to the capital and then to the church. So if I can get the royal archetypes, then I'll try for them, but it's not gonna be a...
Did you?
What's Godot doing here?
Closure, eh?
Purify, please. Nope, don't need that. Ame no Habakiri. Or is that a katana? Oh. Okay. Lance of Judgment. Oh, I'll take that actually, that's good. Increases the chance of counter skills activating. Divine Fists, don't really use that. It's okay. Golden Wing Abacus. Decreases the cost of money skills. That's always good. Edge of Calamity, that's actually quite nice. Get that. Good for the big guy. Yaksha's Hands. Gloves I'm not really that bothered about. It seems like I've got... Oh, the sealed gauntlets can be changed to these. Increases slash attack strength, increases pierce attack strength, increases strike attack strength. I think increasing pierce attack is good, because I can equip that to a knight. Yeah. Got the Abacus, Amino Habakiri, which actually sounds pretty fucking good. Damage against human type monsters, I mean, sure. I'm not gonna say no to that. Gloves, Abacus. Defensive items. Arm of Life, blah blah blah. So you just got this stuff. Okay. Thanks, Godot. Right, the question is, what do we do first? There's plenty of stuff to actually deal with right now, including fucking
Alright then.
Dungeons and shit.
Where to?
Suppose the best thing to do is just to check the maps and the quests actually. I think there should be a couple of quests via Grand Trad actually. Hot spring water, which I need to do at night time. So that'll have to be done in place of virtue or a thing. Right, so dragon things I'm going to leave until like absolutely last. Incarnate in the Woods, that's a 2-day job. The Apostle. Leave that difficult. Sisters, beware electric attacks. Utilize money-based skills against him as well. So I need merchants. Okay. Merchants are good though. Cockatrice. Kokomodos, that's a flying enemy. Edge of Glory. This one's actually easier. Via Altabri, it only takes 1 day to get there. Tavern and Diafranco Street should know more about the volcano. Did I already buy the note for that? Okay. We'll do the easy one first, actually, then. So.
Alright. Where to?
Altabri. Tavern.
Let's go.
But doing the dungeon should take maybe 1 or 2 days worth of actual real time.
No harm in just...
Here we are.
Keep this to yourself.
Yes, something truly formidable has appeared in the Tower of Insolence. It's been going around among those of us in the information business. The rumors are all based in legends, and naturally I'm somewhat skeptical.
Hey!
Would you mind telling us what you know? I pride myself on my information being factual, so know that what I'm about to tell you is merely speculation on a legend. A very long time ago, there was a man who returned from the tower. I can't speak to the veracity of this man's statement, but he claimed, "A foul miasma-ridden body none can pierce, and a glare that will curse you, your children and your children's children." He left this mysterious message and then vanished. Just what did he see in there, I wonder? Logically, perhaps it refers to a monster immune to all attacks that curses its enemies. And yet I merely offer my interpretation on an ancient legend. I feel like I'm disgracing my reputation just telling you the tale.
No harm in just
Still, I have to admit I'm curious about what's actually in the tower. Do tell me if you find out. Just don't do anything that'll get you killed. According to my sources, it's true that a monster has appeared at the abandoned path. As you may know, that's the forest where a group of people were said to have been a group of people said to have been abandoned, all for the sake of reducing the amount of mouths to feed during a famine. The story is merely a rumor, and even if it were true, it all happened a long time ago. Despite that, people still avoid going near the place. That may be why no one has noticed the monster until recently. The beast is an Odemos, and it appears to have made the area its new home. It's a bipedal giant that becomes absolutely unmanageable once it goes berserk. When it builds up its strength, its attacks become absurdly powerful. After it powers itself up, you'll need to prioritize dispelling its power. Do so and it'll overextend itself, making it become weak. Seems like it's weak to dark. However, it'll repel electric, so don't bother with that. Thankfully, there are no villages in the area, but it's only a matter of time before it makes its way over to a populated area. So please eliminate it. Weak to dark. Okay. What about this thing? Mount Volcano was once a mine. It's famous for the high-grade precious stones found there. But at some point, monsters began to appear in the area. The miners tried their best to fight them off, but they never stood a chance. Now no one dares to go near the place. Same for a few bold fortune seekers who continue to plumb the mountain's resources.
Keep this to yourself.
A wide variety of monsters now call the place home. What makes them unique is they use attacks imbued with a dark affinity. They will try to inflict a hex upon you, which will cause their follow-ups to do more damage. Keep this in mind if you truly intend to go there. Since the miners left, rumors have swirled about a rare treasure lying in wait on the mountain, but I can't verify those reports. If you fancy yourself a treasure hunter, it might be worth taking some time to look for the prize. Well then, I wish you luck. Enemies that are dark affinity and will hex you.
What more can I do?
Which means I'm gonna need a dispel of some description. I think it's Patra, isn't it? I know May Patra is actually for everybody. Or Pen Patra rather. Yeah. It's May Patra and Persona 3 Reload. So Pen Patra and Medi is enough, I think. Masked Revelry is good though. It's a shame I don't have 5 slots. The only annoyance I have with actually using the Prince class here. What other dispel is there? I'm thinking of actually boosting my way through Faker as well in order to max it out, because I've got some of these. The Kaja would actually be really good though, so I should probably go for that.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
There's my Karakon as well. What's this? Is this Trickster? Okay. Oh, Vidyartha. That's actually nice. Faker's Roguery, Gift MP, Pain in the Box. Debilitate is really, really good. In every Atlas RPG, Debilitate is like a critical ability to have. Lucky Slash. Deals unpredictable slash damage to one enemy. Unpredictable. Debilitate is a multi-free juggler. Miracle Sword. Okay. It might be worth trying to max out Faker once we're done with Prince. Alternatively, it might be better to go to Faker now and then work on Prince afterwards. It could actually be kind of hilarious thinking about it, so yeah. So Patra. What is it? Oh, Medi. Medica is expensive. What's the passive that actually reduces the cost? What's a Packwist? Okay, fine. Out of dance. Got it best.
All right. All right.
Let's take a few abilities here. Much more vigor. Child's formation. These two are good as well, though.
All right. All right.
Buy them, so I've got them. But actually, you just want Mask Revelry. Hmm. 3,000 damage crit, nice. Are you in the final dungeon already? Yeah, I'm like just about to start the month before the final dungeon. Second Trickster looks pretty good actually. I do want Debilitate. Like, seriously want Debilitate. Patra Medi Hammer and Master Rebel. It's basically the same. Where's morale boost? Oh, covers HP and MP. I've actually finished that one. I just need to do the final part of it, handing it in. But yeah, I've got Alonso's rank 8. Just need to do the final companion quest, speaking to somebody about it. Oh, Barden can be maxed out as well. Commander Lineage 4 and Warlord, okay. You know, I could just do that and finish it off, actually. Actually, yeah, let's squeak one day out of this. To get a couple of these out the way first. And we've got like 29 days to do everything. Should be more than enough time. Right, so let's do this bond first. Get Barden's last one out the way. Trophée. Is that French?
Yeah?
Is it really? Is it you? Ah, so it is. Bit of a different air about you. But that's just all the motivation I know you're bursting with. Great stuff. So you see, I have another question I want to ask you. You said before that you didn't really want to be king, did you?
However,
And you weren't lying about it then, but have you changed your mind? You plan to take the throne now? The situation's different now.
Yes.
Understand, I won't press you. Know that you have my support all the same. Though that begs the question of what I can even do at this point. Gotta say, you show up at the most perfect time you do. Did something happen?
The truth is...
Trophy! They're about to announce the governor of Martyr again, seeing as it wasn't settled before on account of the sandworm. Another way, I'm about to get the boot. But you've been at my side every step of the way. You deserve to be there at the end.
Gastro's been acting as a proxy since the giant sandworms made the governorship one big open question. Everyone's gathered here today to learn what's what, and probably to sentence me to exile.
Are you just going to accept that man being governor?
The mood in the town's been better recently. Much better than during my time.
I asked you all to gather here so I could speak about Martira's governance. While Barden was recuperating, I was glad to act as his proxy. However, henceforth, I would like Barden to resume his duties as governor.
But what's this?
This town's autonomy was initiated by your sheer pluck. At the time, I cooperated only so I could use you for my own ends. But I had a revelation in those moments as the giant sandworm approached. I saw that I cannot even protect myself, much less the people. When you returned here, exhausted and in tatters, I regretted everything from the bottom of my heart. My actions are unpardonable.
Sir Gastro, but if I go back to governing, it's...
Have some faith in yourself, Barden.
All right, if you say so. I'm just not sure where to start. Except to begin with an apology. My excessive measures frightened you all, and I implemented them because of my own insecurity. I was anxious about whether or not I could keep you safe, so I turned to surveillance and barriers.
Unpardonable.
No more. We'll keep some of our armed forces,
Lol.
but what I really need for security is to have faith in you all. That's why I am not fit to govern.
It's not over yet.
That's right. It's never over. We can still improve this town. And we want you to see it done. Barden, listen. I followed your example and built a defensive barrier myself.
I did too. And I had an idea. We could turn uninhabited houses into shelters.
Things didn't go well before, that's true. But you're not the only one at fault, Barden. This is just as much our town as yours.
Oh, laddies and lassies.
You see? After two disasters, everyone has a more mature view of things. You're free to decline. But is that really what you want to do?
Yeah, probably.
Well, now I must apologize. If it truly is what everyone wants, I'll be the governor of Martyra again. This time, I won't do anything to scare the populace. We'll have faith in each other and the town's unity will be known far and wide. And for our first step, I have the perfect suggestion. Step forward, young man. The reason I stand here now is thanks to this fella. He is the hero who saved this town. The one most worthy of the crown. I want us to support him as the future king.
Yes! Barden and a hero together!
Time to get boozed up.
Come to think of it, I never told you the truth behind that bit of arson. It was this little poor wee un who started it. He didn't mean to, but he touched an igniter some fool had left behind. I only know this because just the other day he came to me begging for forgiveness, all in tears. If I'd known from the start, I would have just thought it a lone accident. Instead, I acted like invaders had infiltrated us. Got my people all terrified.
I mean, have you seen the size of those goblets? If that's not filled with booze, I'm going to be very disappointed.
But in truth, you're a kind person.
I'm the kind of man who rushes in without thinking. I ought to take more care and not act so rash.
Compared to that, Barden is drinking up with a
Let's
thimble.
focus on the future now. This region, in fact the whole country, depends on it. Mind if I ask you just one more time? If you think I'm fit to govern?
There's no one more qualified for the job than you, Barden.
And you truly believe that? Then I must devote myself to the work even more, so as not to disappoint the future king. Thank you greatly for everything you've done. This only happened because I had your support. Even when I made mistakes, you stuck by my side. I'll return the favor one day. I swear it.
Let's go, rank it.
The Honorable Guardsman, Barden, keeper and heritor of the Commander's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Nice.
You're the
Good
one who
done.
brought light to
Warlord!
this country.
And commander skill slots up to 4 now, that's useful. Good. Is that a coffee, Barden?
Today really is such a bonny day. I'm blessed with the greatest of friends. The townspeople love me, despite all my flaws. And everyone is so... Thank you again. I'm just so happy.
Doesn't even bump my popularity up. Right, so this is a nighttime. I think we should probably see if we can find that person that I need to deal with for Alonso. I know he's around somewhere.
Yeah.
What was the quest again?
What now?
Hey, Rick's last wish, is it? No. Dataram at Anglers Inn Square and Brile Hill. Okay.
Alright. Where to?
Brile Haven, Anglers Inn Square. Oh, the booze.
Let's go.
So who am I looking for here?
If Louise wins the crown, what will become of us?
Why? Young lad or blah blah blah. What about that? No, that's fine. Scroll.
Fancy a bit of info?
I think I've got all of these, haven't I? It's just these.
If Louise wins the crown, what will
Oh, he's outside, is he? Okay.
Whether it is, no telling what.
Alright then.
Where is he usually? I think he's sitting on a bench normally, isn't he?
Follower.
Please, Will you take care of this?
Oh, there he is. I see him.
A monster! Get back!
Ah, you've come. We're all set for that last request of Alonso's, getting his village to accept his donation.
The truth is...
The road to the village has been cleared. We'll be there and back in no time by carriage. Shall we go now? Go. Splendid. I think this will be enlightening for you, so thank you for your time. We hurried to Alonso's village by carriage and gave the money to the villagers.
You will?
All of this money is for the village? This is more than enough to rebuild the village, but you're certain you want to give it away? Please take the money. This village should have it.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're grateful for your generous support. This village was in shambles after what Alonso did, but thanks to you, we'll manage to build from the ground up again. There are awful people in this world, but good people like you exist too. I think you ought to be king. Everyone in this village supports you wholeheartedly. The road ahead of you may be trying, but you'll surely emerge victorious. Because of that, Alonso, we lost someone dear to us, but you've brought him to justice. You are this village's hope. We'll make sure your money is put to good use.
Why?
Hey, mister, why did Alonso do all those bad things? His mum was a very nice lady, though. Is this really for the best? I returned to the tavern in Brawlhaven where Alonso and I had spoken. I left the village without clearing Alonso's name, but was that really the right decision? Alonso's letter is gone?
Are you, perchance, looking for this? Did my last words have you in tears?
Of course. Faked his own death.
What's with you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Because I am seeing a ghost.
I didn't take you to be the superstitious sort. I didn't die. That's all there is to it. Even if the world would have preferred otherwise, I plan to keep living. As long as you and my mother wish for it. Consider the letter a bit of a stage prop.
But everything you wrote was sincere.
Quite so. Alas, did my deceit diminish my sincerity? I'm sure you've told your fair share of lies as well. The same is true of all your future subjects. No man or woman is completely honest. Fiction has its role to play in supporting people. Like with you in that book you hold so dear, yes? But there comes a time in all lives where reality starts to give chase. It closes in on us eventually. So when that time comes, well, if that time comes, we'll run from it for as long as we can. Is that so wrong? Of course not. It all comes back to weakness. But it's weakness that makes people interesting. I find it endearing. Should you ever have a need of deception, you can rely on me. I'll be at your service, no matter where or when.
I'll be counting on you, Alonso.
And I, you. Now, go on and show me that new world of yours. Well, I do hope we can keep seeing each other like this. Come what may. So long, young majesty.
And that's that one done. Spent a day doing that though. Oh no. I didn't have to spend a day doing that at all. Perfect. So is there a bond I can do right now or not? Oh, Brigitte. Yeah, I can finish this one off then. Efficiency. Hello.
Intriguing.
Well, the world looks a far cry from how it used to, but somehow that light in your eyes is still the same. You're a funny one, boy. I've been waiting for you. I'd like to speak with you about the decision I've made. Do you have room in your busy diary for me? Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. I sit further back from my monitor
Honestly,
now. That's
I was
like
thinking
fucking
about
massive.
closing up shop for good, but I see we have one last item of business for today.
I like what you've done with your hair.
2 children have been following you. They have igniters. I imagine they're here for me.
Brigitte!
You two. I saw you at the village.
So you remember us? What a shame, right? I bet you didn't think you left any survivors, right?
Everyone we know is dead! You killed them!
I see. So, you're here for revenge. Is that it?
You've got it wrong. Brigitte's innocent in this.
You're lying! The Sanctus told me all about it! They said you set the whole village on fire! That's why they gave me this igniter! They said, killing isn't wrong when you're punishing the wicked!
I see. You. My apologies. But I'd appreciate if you didn't interfere. No matter what happens.
That depends on what happens.
No. No matter what happens. Please. This is your first time killing someone, I take it. I hate to break it to you, but you should have finished the job without saying anything. You realize you just gave yourself away. Now I might dodge. That's a chance at survival I didn't have before. Might easily be enough to turn the tables and kill you. And what's the exit plan after you've done the deed? How do you get out of the city before they find my corpse? Or did the Sanctus forget to mention these details? The church thought they'd use you to kill me. That? Or they were hoping I'd kill you?
No! You're lying!
If you don't have it in you, then I suggest you save your revenge.
You're not fooling us!
It's a painful thing to live your whole life running away, carrying your sins on your back. If you ask me, it might even be harder than killing someone. You'll watch me die again whenever you close your eyes. You'll smell my blood, hear the rasp of my final breaths, see my eyes cloud. Again, and again, and again. That's what lies down this road. It's a dark path to walk, alone, with the weight of your despair. Your heart won't let you trust again, nor will it let anyone save you. But you still have time to turn back.
There's nowhere left for us to go.
I've prepared living spaces at my research facility. They're meant to give people like you a safe home.
What? What are you talking about? You think we trust you?
I know how easy it is to lose all your peace and hope in an instant. And now that you've seen that firsthand, I can't fault you for doubting me.
So I'm wondering what the people that are standing around, not even paying attention to what's going on right now, like, they're just standing there watching these 2 kids with basically guns, pointing them at the local shopkeeper.
But just once, just one more time, I want you to think of your future.
This is a stick-up!
And get the help you need. It's a hard thing to crawl up out of hell. But the first step is having the courage to believe.
But if I lived in your place, you'd just kill me!
If I wanted to kill you, I'd have done it already. I'm not saying you have to trust me right away. Believe me, I have a hard enough time trusting people myself. But isn't this what you two really want? To believe in people, and believe in your own happiness. Thank you. I'll show you the way to the research facility now. That took incredible bravery, you two. I can already tell you have a better life than mine ahead of you. A more peaceful and gentle future, greater than anything we could imagine, is about to dawn. The two of them fell asleep as soon as they found their room. Must have been the first sleep they'd had in days. Can't imagine how nervous they must have been. We have to protect them. We can't let this place be destroyed. Suppose that means I can't afford to close down the shop just yet. I'll keep selling igniters for now. But I'll only stock models with limiters, meant to dampen their destructive force. And I'll offer a bargain for the people to trade in non-limited igniters towards buying my wares. Against the Church's campaign, it'll barely make a difference. But it'll buy some time until you take the throne, right?
That's smart. But I expected no less.
Well, once your heart's set on something, your brain tends to follow suit. It's a small gesture, at best. A pretense at change. But it's enough. As long as it can give those children a little hope. I trust you to brighten our world. Give it the surge of hope it needs. Take the throne, and lead us forward.
I want that hope to come from the both of us.
Ah, right. Now I'm in the thick of this research. I can't exactly dismiss this as someone else's problem anymore. So we'll take on the job together. May the flame of hope burn ever brighter, and may the light of that torch pierce the world's dark. May it reach the crying and the suffering, and save them. I vow to stand by your side. I'll find ways to be useful to you. I was always afraid of telling the truth. I built igniters into a shell around my life. On the inside, I figured I had nothing. I was nothing. Just a hollow parody of a person. But even knowing how weak I really am, you refused to abandon me. Thanks to you, I've come to know hope again. So I'll believe in that hope, and try to live my life to the fullest. That's my decision, and I'll stick by it. Thank you, young man, for giving me the courage to live again.
Rank 8.
A trader and iconoclast, Brigitte, keeper and heritor of the merchant's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Thank you.
Tycoon. Okay. Nice. Get some more to learn. Also, I can actually learn Warlord as well. That's good.
No doubt there are countless people out there suffering, enduring unimaginable pains at this very moment. But you can show them that their world is not a living hell. Not when you have your own vision for it. I'll be waiting for the day it comes true.
Nice. Still not gonna get bumped up, are we? Well,
the day of the hero draws near. which shall see the crowning of a new king. 29 days remain.
29 in-game days to go.
Look at
Bardin. Divine Elixir. Could do with some MP items though.
True.
I haven't even done anything in the Colosseum yet. It's one place I've not touched yet at all.
We ought to proceed with
What am I
caution.
doing now? Right, okay.
All right then.
Scroll. Euphor. Cilio needs something. Katharina needs something. Yeah, so let's just go and quest and push these virtues up further so that we can actually get the rest of them dealt with.
Right,
so we'll go to was it Altabury?
Let's
I'll
go.
just go here first. Pop the save here and then go into the
The sky.
Skyrunner.
All right
I
then.
don't think there's anything else I need to do here, right? Most of these people are just gonna talk nonsense and not really be useful.
All right then.
Let's go.
Let's go to this Mount Volcano place. Actually, I need to check the item thing for that first. This one. So, blah, blah, blah.
Keep this to yourself.
Dark Affinity X. Treasure. Do I have any anti-hex things? I mean, Penpatra is fine. Because I think I've got the, well, I haven't got it equipped currently, but I've got the accessory that dispels hex. I've got one of them right now, but I think I've got something else that does all of them. Oh, okay. Ah, this one. Yeah, Venom Ward. Cosmo Doll. Listen. Yeah, I think that's okay for now. Let's just get to that place first and then I'll start it tomorrow.
What do you want to do?
There's fucking 4 hours to get that shit done. I don't want to go anywhere near the tower. How is it? Am I even in the right place?
Incredible. Let's see.
Oh, I don't like that. This is the place.
Calling for a...
They'll face danger here.
Where is it? Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Nope. Abandoned path. Yeah, that's the one. So, Mount Volcano from Altabury is where?
What a view!
Ah, here it is.
And right there's the ladder.
Like, where the hell is it? There it is.
I think we have a favor to do there.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, nice.
It's your call.
Treasure! Let's go.
Let's be off.
What to pick?
Oh, Heisme. Heisme? What a bond right here. Oh god. Hold on a minute. I mean, rank 8 is probably a good thing to do here, but I actually wanted to work on my virtues first. Wisdom would have been the best one for that, actually. Just as soon as I've gone into the kitchen.
This is...
And use the the bathroom. Not much point in using the toilet since it's not idols there. Use the cooking table though. Ooh, what was that stuff? Breaks a barrier. Nullify, okay. You have one of those already. Queen's honey jar. Almighty golden stew. That's actually pretty good. You can only make 4 of those though. Yeah, so magical bread was what I really want to cook. And I don't have enough moth. So this near automata music.
Understood.
Skip. Cooked without time passing, nice. Can I do it again? Oh, for the love of... Alright. Yay, carrots. Yeah, the music is really good in this game. Always liked it. Hey, can I talk with Pokey? Pokebug!
Indeed.
Wizzydom. Okay. It's only 4 points. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to get wisdom up. Fuck. Okay, the closer I get it, the better.
Far to the north of Altabury, Mount Volcano rises through the molten ash of its own making. Magla crystals are swallowed by the lava, and a malevolent heat scorches the air. Conditions only hideous monsters could find alluring. Or perhaps the monsters are not the only ones. Defying reason, the party descends into the maw of the pyre.
Yeah, so we're not going to start it just yet. Oop, it's a crypt, is it? Ah, so this is the volcano where that legendary weapon is said to rest. Whoa, all the hike to get here.
Yeah.
This is a rather somber atmosphere. Still, that sword has got to be here. I feel like there's something big gonna happen here.
Fine.
Tell, what makes you say that? We've come to simply fulfill a request. No more, no less. Oh, don't mind them, Hulkenberg. These two are just pretty deep into this one. It sounds like it'd be fun. Let's begin our search for the legendary weapon. I think you first just having fun. I feel I must remind you that we cannot be sure of what awaits us in this place. Stay on your guard.
Leave it to us.
Oh, wait. Okay, so we've got a relic in here then. Nice. That gives me a lot of motivation to do this place now. The only thing I want to check though is, do we have an archetype that is resistant to dark? Yeah, you've got that one normal. Scroll. Neutral. Hulkenberg is resistant. Isme is resistant. Everybody practically. Juna, neutral. Yufa is also neutral. Cilio is neutral. Most of them are resistant to dark. That's good.
Now, where what?
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
Archetype.
Do make yourself at home. You have...
Archetype, Magic Seeker. Oh, got that one right. Mage, got that right. It's only the high level ones I'm looking for, actually. Sniper. Taker and Trickster. Commander, General, Warlord. I need the... Wait. I need Commander's Mask for that, okay. Tycoon's Mask. Nice. Summoner Berserker. That's the Step Gunner. Light Paladin. Mage Magic Seeker. Need one of each of these, don't I? Which I can actually get. Hold on. There's one of these. And then I need one of these. Oop, I've already got one. Okay, well that's good. I don't need one of those then. It's actually good because these two probably have different abilities. Right, some experiments. Yeah, I'm just missing a talisman of the raptor to get all of the summons, at least for now. Hi, cat.
That's a good kitty.
That's a good kitty.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
Alrighty. I am gonna call it there for tonight. Because we've just been pushing our way through the first part of the... Well, pushed our way through the flying castle. And it's about time to start preparing for the final battle, but we're not going to do that until tomorrow. Got quite a few dungeons to deal with, got quite a few virtues to level up. So we're going to continue this on. Hopefully we'll be able to complete this game by the end of the month, because I do have some plans for the month of December. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. For tonight, we are going to leave it there. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a good rest of the week. If I do see you tomorrow, then we'll continue this on. So thank you very much. I'm going to see if there's anyone to host, and I'll send you in that direction. And I'll send you to the Eurosi, actually, because he's playing something on PS2 that I've never heard of before. Could be interesting. Oh god. Whatever it is, it definitely looks interesting. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Have a good night, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Laters. Good night.